I'm Brendan. I'm playing Sterling Reynolds, the human commander.
My name is Amber Rose, and I'm playing Beatrice Adley Matilda Francesca Solomon Smith. She is a wood elf occultist.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Hodge. I play Robinil Rockapace, a wood elf bard.
I'm Daniel, and I run the wood elf monk named Sen Gomez Maxillian, the friendly neighborhood medicine man gypsy.
Hi, I'm Vivian, and I play May Brienne Shergo, the Go Get 'em rogue.
I'm Corey. I play Eduardo Delamonte, Wood Elf Ranger.
I am Trevor. I am the GM for this 13th campaign.
All right. So last we met.
I'll let you do this.
All right. Let me think about this. Right. When last we met, we were still in the tunnels of the.
We were chasing a vampire lady.
Yes.
The last bastion of the lighted
Legion.
Eternal Majestic Bastion of the Perfect Congress of the Lighted Legion?
Yeah.
Yes, that.
I have the paper, so I haven't bothered to memorize
We were
it.
still in the.
You really shouldn't bother to memorize it.
At this point, there's no
It's
reason
irrelevant.
to. Yes.
Except to throw it out at people.
You're
and you
leaving
can use
it.
We were
I've had some
we were
members.
in the tunnels of that area, and we were chasing. No, we were debating whether or not to chase after the vampire lady, whilst.
No. We weren't debating. We were all saying no.
Right.
And one person was saying
And then
yes.
someone noticed Robinil had already left.
Yes. To which we promptly chased him down and stopped him. We continued through the complex, approaching a large garden, in which we found a large cage that led to a hole in the ceiling. Skeeling. I was like combining.
Sky ceiling.
Yeah. you knew where I was going with that. Proceeded to meet.
I know what misfired in your brain there.
Proceeded to meet some bird people, to which Sterling made some poor decisions, in which he almost initiated a fight with everyone and was saved by Robinil.
It's like going into a debate in Ireland between Catholics and Protestants. Going, no, you're both right.
Yeah.
Whoa, what? I've become a third party that everyone hates. What?
Don't try to please everyone. You will never succeed.
Yeah, we really need to take your shovel away.
Yeah. Because I just
Uh,
dig myself deeper.
it took me a second.
Yeah, no, I got it. No, here's the thing though. I do that all the time. Like, I'm just used to it. This is what I do. I love digging my own hole. It's just like, yay, fun. But we managed to defeat the irrational cult of the bird people and
stole their stick.
steal their magic staff. And we're like, yay, magic staff. And then convinced the rest of the bird people to help us get out of this area because it was all going to hell because the shard was no longer around and making all the adventurers go crazy who were holding magic items. And apparently a giant demon showed up. So
Yep.
So we got out.
One of the magic items had a curse turn into a 9-foot-tall flaming demon.
Nice. I would have wanted that item.
That curse might show up again later.
Sweet.
Not gonna lie.
Sweet. Can I still have like a giant version of my shield and stuff?
That's the curse effect.
Ah,
Like, that's the bad thing that happens.
damn it.
It
All right.
might make you giant as, like, part of what it does. Who knows?
All right.
I just kind of feel like that would be really inconvenient at parties. It's just like, you sit on the couch, and someone you don't like is coming near you. Oh, I'm giant! Taking up the whole couch now.
I'm sorry.
It's just like,
I have no control.
sorry, I don't know what happened.
Like sometimes
Sorry,
they
it just happens sometimes.
It's like, sorry,
I swear, this never happens.
you startled me. It's a defense mechanism. I get bigger to be more intimidating to prey.
Liara was the vampire's name, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we got to the surface world.
The name she gave, anyway.
Yeah. We got to the surface world. Noticed that the entire camp was missing of people, and then proceeded to go to the shore and see Liara's ship.
Sanguine Spirit.
Sanguine Spirit. And instead of deciding to chase after her immediately because we might know where she's going. Oh, right. We found the dead body of Master Willow? Hawk. Master Hawk. He was killed by Liara, most likely.
Willow was the one that tried to steal my body.
Yes.
Getting close.
Yep. That would have been interesting. Then we decided, instead of chasing after, because there was a map going to the the floating, the
To where the Sionosphere is, yeah.
yeah, to where the Sionosphere is.
Formerly flying city of Windrise Port.
Yes, Windrise Port.
Which suck.
Instead of chasing after immediately, we decided to wait it out and
So that you wouldn't have to fight a town full of crazed adventurers.
Yes, and they instead fought each other, killed each other, and we looted the entire island.
Yep.
And now we are sailing off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are making your way to sail towards Cogwhirl Island. I will ask anyone with mercantile backgrounds at this point. Let's see.
None of us are left.
Yeah, she's disappeared. Well,
Well, for sailors,
Yeah,
probably
unfortunately,
mercantile.
Spider Girl is right now having to debate copyright issues with the
Sony.
Sons of the New Yearning.
Yeah.
For sailor, close enough.
nah, maybe.
How does
Yeah,
bureaucrat
probably.
fit into this?
I was actually not, it wasn't going to be a roll. I was just going to see who in the party is most likely to know this. Honestly, it would probably be Brendan's character, since he's from the archipelago. Alright? Knowing a bit about Cogwhirl Island. Yeah, it's part of the Republic of Skald, although it's not located in the Burning Archipelago itself. It's one of the Republic's numerous satellite colonies. It actually was not a colony of the archipelago when you were last here. So I will actually ask you guys to make me an intelligence check to know something about Cogwhirl.
Yay, you get intelligence.
Crap. And I miss. I purposely aim it at the box and it hits the lid.
Well played, sir.
My wand says anything, I know Jack.
13, unless I'm able to add ex-rebel sergeant, which would be me running away from the archipelago. I sailed right past
I'm
it.
gonna go with no because it wasn't part of the archipelago.
Damn it. 13.
If well-educated would apply,
Sure.
she spent a great deal of time studying
Geography.
geography. Thank you. Then I got a whopping 14.
Nice.
Let's see. 6 plus 6 is 12.
We're on the-
You got
If you
one
let-
better than
I
me.
played there once at a band. Would Rockstar apply?
Sure.
All right, I got.
That does mean you've played there once.
Which means you can't.
People
use
are
a
more likely
fake
to
name.
recognize you as guys.
Oh, okay. That's all right. I have this nice mask that covers my face.
That's not suspicious.
Is it a half mask? Is it white? Do you play a piano?
No, it's sort of geared with these little glowing eyeballs. It looks like Star-Lord's mask from the movie. It's made out of bits and bits.
It literally suffocates him whenever he has it on.
Yeah.
Can't sing any songs.
It's just straight up a cursed item. It's not even...
You try to do your like sound blast attack and just like reverberates back at you. By the way,
It's like sticking your head in a bell and hitting it.
No, you know what it actually... You know what it actually is? It's from all of the things that he's done from his other background. That's what it's from. It's a kid mask.
yeah, I was gonna say. But
So, anyways, I got a 16.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
yeah,
You know a little about Cogwhirl Island. You know,
okay, the excuse we're gonna have
Sorry.
if Jeffrey ever doesn't show up is that he's gonna be like, I've done like an S&M scene with somebody on the crew.
this joke he's tied to a bed somewhere.
Not necessarily a bed, man.
I was gonna
He's
say,
tied to
you're
the galley's table. It's like the middle of the main room. Just like Tyler. It's kind of awkward. Could somebody unshackle me?
People are just eating
no,
around him.
you just leave it. That's fair. That's fair.
Like, people are just sitting down next to him eating.
Now, my lady, please do not panic. The key to my release lies underneath this pillar.
Anyway.
Right.
Mostly what you know about Cogwhirl Island is that in recent years, since the archipelago started, the Republic of Skald started expanding and acquiring satellite colonies, they started instituting something called trading passes,
Okay.
which means it's a little certification that lets you be a mercantile ship on the island if you want to sell stuff, like bulk amounts of something. You need one of these little pass things.
So where do we get these passes?
Good question. You can think of a couple of ways. It is a mercantile document. It's ratified by the Republic. Normally, getting one requires passing a lengthy inspection and background check of crew members. You could probably instead, however, try and steal one or create a forgery of one.
I say steal.
I think
Stealing
I
would
need
probably
to
require attacking or infiltrating another ship
Yeah.
to obtain it. and then altering your own ship to assume the stolen ID and names and other information to make it look vaguely correct, basically.
It's just unfortunate that we don't have our thief here, because we could have sent her in on the bat at night onto one of the other ships and sent her creeping around to try and. Dang it! Now we have to actually attack.
I say steal because you don't know anything.
Exactly. I need to see one in order to forge whatever. Once we've got it, I can adjust it or forge us a new one.
Yeah, stealth.
Getting how stealthy I can be.
Yeah.
I always forget how stealthy you're
Yes.
theoretically capable of being.
Dex-based rangers somehow have stealth.
I'm also dex-based, so I can technically be stealthy when I want to be.
Yeah,
Last
but do
time
you
you
ever
took-
really want to be? Yeah.
I don't know. Last time we sent you on a stealth mission, we regretted the decision.
As to
Well, last
forging a pass,
time I didn't have properly sized shoes.
acquiring a forgery could be
No, I
done.
was talking about on the first time you went on a stealth mission.
Ah, yes.
Where you
On
throw a
K-Rap.
rock at a slave.
He didn't. That's a simplification. He threw a rock through their window.
Warning the island of,
Yep.
incoming attack.
Indeed.
I wasn't aware that they wouldn't be able to read.
It's okay.
Anyway,
Alright.
so you could steal one of these passes from another ship, either by attacking or infiltrating it. You could also try and acquire a forgery from somewhere else. There is a free port that is along the way between Watchtower Island and Cogwhirl Island called Port Ehrlich. Basically, it's a pirate city. That method costs money and carries some risks associated with traveling in a free port.
Is there a guy named Captain Jack Robin there?
Might be. He's a half ogre.
Nice.
We can always, send a small team in there and see if we can get a look at what the passes look like.
Well,
You mean send a team to the
The
free port?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming they have any.
Yeah.
They might just make them to order.
so
I say-
Also, it probably wouldn't
Why
slip
do
your
we need
mind.
this again?
They probably change the design frequently.
I say attack a ship
why do we need this again?
to be able to sell anything at the
Legally.
Yeah, legally at the Cogwhirl.
You could sell things on
definitely-
Cogwhirl illegal.
We definitely want to make sure if we're attacking a ship that we're doing it somewhere.
Well,
Not-
why do we have
We would go to the Freeport area,
thing
right?
to begin with?
I'm assuming there
To make money.
Somewhere where we're
some
not gonna
merchant
get
ships must
spotted.
sail by the Freeport.
Free ports? Yeah.
Yeah.
Merchant ship stuff there all the
Yeah,
time.
so if we go around that area, piracy's rampant.
Can we just wait in the Freeport? Looks like a merchant ship going to. Just
Well,
sneak
okay,
up.
we would just use
It's a
some
pirate city.
we would use some skullduggery and just carousing to find that kind of information.
Yeah.
I guess not a hard thing to do.
Probably not too much. Alright.
We'll just need a couple
Captain,
people left.
Beatrice will end up agreeing with whatever you go with anyway, just
So,
because that is
yeah.
what Beatrice does.
Yeah, guys, Freeport, get some information.
We will probably need to station one of us here to guard the ship full time, just in case anything happens.
Just one of them.
Or two.
Or you probably actually want me going on this one.
No, I mean, I'm pointing at the two people who are missing.
What do you know? We have two members of the crew who are guarding the boat.
Yeah, crazy how that works out. So yeah, we can go to Freeport, have our crew members watch the ship, and then
Try out our disguises. See if they work at all.
You probably would
yeah,
also-
no, we're gonna want to assume our disguises now.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess because that'd be traffic control island.
Yeah,
How?
and we're gonna be going into the.
Oh,
By the way,
crap,
I decided
forgot
the
to
one I'm
read
going to
the
go
name
with is Matilda Hill. I'm going to go with Matilda Hill, because Matilda's already one of Beatrice's names.
Okay.
Beatrice Adelaide Matilda Princess Solomon's Smith.
Matilda Hill.
Matilda Hill.
Is your nickname Till Hill?
Oh yeah, isn't our one of our NPCs he met with? We have a guy on our ship. Did he run into?
What?
No, he was from,
Which guy?
wait, the guard. You're talking
Lock.
about the guard,
The
right?
guard is from Brighton.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Old.
did he meet with the captain while he was on our ship?
Probably a lot of our crew have met with the captain
Your
while on our
entire
ship.
crew interacted with him.
Okay.
Apart
so,
from possibly shanking Kopesh, you might have deliberately kept away from him at all times.
They're goblins. Goblins all look the same.
All the goblins on your ship look.
so we'll probably need disguises
Butter, dark white, wonder
for
goblin.
him and Slithertongue too.
Yeah, I probably should leave the slither tongues on the ship. They're going to be harder to disguise.
Yeah.
Just as a...
Yeah, but he might be visible, or I don't know.
I think it'll be
I'd
okay.
say we'd assume that if we're going to the trouble of giving us fake names, we've gone to the trouble of giving them fake names.
Well, it's not just the name. We've also completely changed all our clothing too.
Oh yeah, that's all that changed.
Yeah, so how does the crew
Oh, I
react?
don't think important.
Oh no, we resolved that.
Yes,
No, we
yes.
resolved that. Never mind. It was the twin.
Actually, I don't think Corey said how.
I don't think you ever actually decided what you were doing in that
We've
regard.
all given
Yes, Corey.
suggestions, but Corey has not said what he's actually.
You
going
may
to
now
do.
make your final decision on how you would like to explain this to the crew.
I'm just gonna be. You know what? If anyone asks, I'm just gonna say.
They're gonna ask.
Elfara.
Hmm?
And they'll go. Okay.
What?
His appearance is actually not that unusual. You've hired a new crew member.
Exactly.
The actual question you want to ask is, what are you saying Eduardo happened to him? Is he dead? Did he leave?
I know my
He's not dead.
my suggestion.
He
was
decided
to
to
say-
Decide to hang out with the bird people.
He decided to rescue the rest of the survivors.
That's what I was. I would just say, like, concoct some story about Eduardo
glory.
doing some great, glorious
Yes.
deed, and rescue. And he left with a different ship because he had to because of situation.
Yes.
Because
your
of
lie?
reasons. Because of
yeah,
reasons.
because
No,
we
we
should
need a
have.
better lie than that. I'm saying as a general
Yeah?
idea.
Corey? Eduardo's
Question
off
is-
on a mission to save people.
What are you going to explain me having ambassador?
Ambassador was your pet bird between the two of you when you were kids. And this was your time to swap.
You could just say that Ambassador and Eduardo got separated, and Ambassador was freaking out, and you calmed Ambassador down, so Ambassador's staying with you till he finds Eduardo again.
You could say Eduardo is injured.
But then we
No,
just
but then
keep one
that's-
of the doors locked at all times, and be like, Eduardo's in there and he's recovered.
No, I mean, just say he's injured. He left on a different ship,
Yeah.
heading back to like Arcadia or whatever.
Wait, no. If anyone asks, I'm going to say, no, this isn't an ambassador. This is governor.
Alright. No, it's diplomat.
All right, Governor. Under no circumstances should you say anything.
How does Ambassador know that this is who this is?
Eduardo?
Yeah.
Because they have a telepathic, or they have like a psychic bone.
Yeah, didn't get the ambassador get hit by a psychic.
How do you recognize your friend when he's wearing a Halloween costume?
Okay.
Talks the same, walks the same, acts the same,
All right.
smells the same.
Oh, that would be very important with animals. That is true. Alright. Okay, now that we have that explanation,
Although that said, I don't know if parrots have much of a sense of smell. Some birds do, a lot of them don't.
they must have
Anyway.
enough of one.
I think they might probably recognize the big ass bow on my back.
He recognizes the rifle.
Eduardo would be involved. Clearly, this is Eduardo.
So, we are sailing to the free ports.
So what plan did you decide on for telling your crew?
Twin sister.
No, we don't have
Nope.
to go that in that depth. I'm just, just some other person.
Okay.
What did you say happened to Eduardo though?
He took an arrow to the knee. He'll just need some time to recover.
Okay, so he's recovering back on the island / got another boat somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Fine. Keep it simple.
Alrighty. Someone can roll me a charisma check.
Not me.
I crit.
Yeah.
Alright. No one even questions it.
Spends all his time flirting with the new girl, so they're like,
Shank and Kopesh are like whisper to each other. I think he got turned into a girl. Might have got turned into a girl. Who cares?
What?
Shank and Kopesh
Kopesh.
are the only two to figure it out.
And they don't give a shit.
Yeah. Here's a
really
question.
enjoy Shank and Kopesh.
Do we think we could blackmail him?
Did I tell the whole crew?
Oh, the rest of the officer guys seem to
I'm
already
assuming
know.
the whole
so
crew
down
knows
it.
about me and my history with the.
Well, you were very vocal about it while you were drunk.
Yeah, all right. Our whole crew knows.
You were. That's true.
All right, so then that's why I tell our crew that we all have to go under like pseudonyms and aliases.
Also,
Going
a
into
guy. We
the
also say a guy
fire.
escaped. We expect he's gone back there, and there's a really solid chance he's gonna want us dead for sort of kidnapping him and threatening him, and basically,
Kidnap and threaten and the.
like, we'll
Oh,
ignore the
so
fact that
many
we
things.
rescued
Is it
him.
kidnap when his ship went down and he would have died without us? I
Yeah.
mean, the reason his
I
ship
think
went
he's
down was because of
ignoring
us. But you know,
He was gonna be killed
His
by his
ship
crew.
attacked us, you know.
yeah, we were defending ourselves, self-defense.
Anyway,
All right, so yep, our whole crew is under alias.
are you guys going to Port Ehrlich then to try and get a portrait?
Yeah.
Actually, how much of our crew have we kept since we
passing off here and there. You've probably shuffled a fair number of them around.
Yeah. So we don't have to worry about
When we get to
disguising.
Paul, probably
Yeah, but,
suggest
like,
that any
it's just
members
like
of
a-
our crew who were on the ship when
Yeah.
he was there just stick to the ship.
Essentially, the more
Loyal
loyal
hair
members.
the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Hey,
no, what you
faceless
do is
NPC,
you-
continue being faceless.
No, you take off clothes. You wear less clothes.
No.
Because
no.
clearly,
No, you just
if
tell
for
the
a guy
faceless
taking off your
NPCs.
shirt or putting on a really
continue
short
doing
skirt,
it.
you know, it stops you from being recognized. You know, look at Clark Kent and Sailor Moon and He-Man. But yeah, I like the nostalgia.
The only flaw there is you're moving into late autumn here, so you know crew members in miniskirts might be like, why are you wearing that?
I really appreciate the
it's
nostalgia.
It's our uniform.
I thought we established we're going to spend a few
Oh,
notches
oh,
to
you're like,
get him to gain it. Like
hate
a
that guy.
I think that was a joke.
All right.
It's a joke, but doesn't
Don't
mean
worry. I
Wait,
can
so-
keep all you guys nice and
Well, no, I don't think we're going to Ehrlich to get a forgery. We're going there to gather information to steal from another merchant ship.
All right, sure. They're ready.
No reason we can't information gather while we're there.
I mean, we could also inquire about forgeries, but, you know, whatever.
So we have a sailing check here. You travel to Port Ehrlich. It's 2 weeks to Ehrlich and then another 2 weeks from there to Cogwhirl. It's about halfway between them. Anyone want to spend luck points before the roll? You can spend 1 point before the roll to add a die. Or you can spend 2 points after the roll to add a die.
I'm gonna say I should hang on to mine since there's a really high
how many
chance of me
dice do we have?
forging something
Because
later.
I think
Five.
I think the sailing right now
What do we need to
is
succeed?
A pair.
A pair.
Is
that's
it a sailing check we're doing?
it's a sailing check.
Okay,
Like
then yeah.
the worst we can lose is food and water, and we're full up right now.
No worst.
Oh,
If we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we're screwed.
I'm actually just not telling you what the difficulty of the check is. Sailing checks do have a difficulty associated with them.
yeah. No
Well,
one
okay,
else do
actually,
theirs.
Can
No one else do
well,
theirs.
he's a navigator, and I'm well educated. Do we know anything about the terrain in this area?
You could roll me some sort of intelligence check
Intelligence for
Remembering this area.
for
Or-
knowing about this area.
Yeah.
You would add your hunter background.
I did play a show there once.
It's not going to help you know the terrain in a natural environment.
Knowing
You
the
didn't play a show for the porpoises.
would I know this very well?
18.
Possibly.
we're good. I got 38.
I do
38.
not.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. God.
You know this area is known for inclement weather, storms that pop up unexpectedly. It is also known for housing Sahagwin. Good old Sahagwin.
Yay, this is a
Hey, can we get a new magic item from them?
Possibly.
What are Sahagwin again?
They're the
They're fish people.
stab
Oh, yeah.
and murder fish.
It's the evil mermaid.
Yep.
Which is
Evil fish
traditional.
people that use magic and are crits.
Traditional mermaid.
Go. From the moment I got to town and started to poke around, I thought these inbred people's gills slit showed. Have you not heard that song?
Sounds quite
Beginning to
lovely.
look a lot like Fishman.
That sounds lovely.
It's on YouTube.
I'll look it up.
Oh, does it have to do with the Cthulhu Christmas song?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society. They have 3 albums of Christmas songs.
Wait, hold up.
Technically, they have 2 albums of Christmas songs and Shoggoth on the Roof.
No. Don't. You shouldn't use yours.
Sorry, took a minute.
All right.
Alrighty.
Got a pair of 4s and 5s and pair of 5s.
No.
No, I totally thought that 6 was a 5.
No.
My brain
There's
is
3 4s though. So you are going to save some time traveling there. Only takes you 1 week to get there. And you managed to avoid Sahagwin for the time being.
We didn't have to feed the bat any of the crew members.
No, but you did have to feed the bat.
Yes.
This is bad that I forgot the name I gave the bat.
Bat Palmer.
No, that's the name we
That's
gave
the,
him.
yeah,
I know.
that's the name everybody else uses.
I remember what he calls it, but I'm not telling him.
All right.
I think it was Clarence.
Nah.
Damn you.
Why would you do that, Jeffrey?
His name is Bartholomew.
Anyway, so you actually catch favorable winds and manage to make your way toward Port Ehrlich in only a week. This town looks like it was constructed primarily out of salvaged materials. Buildings are actually somewhat scarce. The ones that do exist tend to be built up quite heavily on one side and hung over, and then just sort of have a tarp hanging. And you realize all of them are sort of faced the same way. And Eduardo, you realize this is probably because the winds, the sudden storm winds that kick up, probably always come from that direction. So they're designed to be sort of like, we could go over the top, sort of act like little windbreaks. There are a number of ships currently docked around the port. All of them look somewhat ramshackle. Almost none of them are flying any flags. Which reminds me,
Make a
what
point.
flags
Yeah, I
are
was
you
gonna
guys
say,
flying?
make a point. We switched our name tag to one of the ones that he didn't know.
Well, it would have been the Sweet Lash.
Sweet Lash is the slaving ship
Yeah.
identity.
It's
I
just
don't think
it's
we-
the generally evil identity we put on.
What are the ones we have?
We have the Duchess.
The Duchess, the Shining Star, and Kevin Bacon.
Let's go with
Wait,
Kevin Bacon.
wait, Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. He specified one of them would be Kevin Bacon, and no one stopped him.
Okay. Well,
We haven't
I
used
say
Kevin Bacon
I say
yet.
Sweet Lash because right now we're probably going to be doing some bad stuff, and we're going to a pirate port.
We were flying the Duchess. We had the Duchess up when we ran into him before.
Yes, that is our trade ship.
Yeah.
The Shining Star is our heroic ship, and the
Sweet Lash.
I don't think you've ever sailed as the Shining Star thus
It's in
far in this
theory.
campaign.
It's in theory.
In theory.
Yeah.
The heroic identity.
I think we should use the Shining Star for when we're in disguise. When we go to.
sure, yeah, that works. It would be
You
like a
don't wanna go
generally
with
Kevin
Kevin
Bacon.
We're the Avengers and we sail Kevin Bacon.
No, you have to phrase it as we ride Kevin Bacon.
Right.
we have 1 degree of separation from the ship. Yeah, so we'll be sailing under the title Sweet Lash.
Okay.
With no flag. Yeah.
No, sure. Right.
No flag.
We're not gonna fly a pirate flag. Like,
You just put someone's underwear up the flagpole. Good enough.
no. What we do is we tie Shank and Kopesh to the flagpole and just ring them up. And we tell them, scout from there.
Alright, you keep a lookout.
You're the second worst boss we've ever had.
No, we don't do that. It's horrible. No, it's just
We
Just-
like shaking.
just no
Shake and
flag.
Kopesh are competent.
Yes.
They're evil, but competent.
Well, not necessarily. Evil is a strong word.
They're amoral.
Yes. Yes.
And they're so far they've been pretty loyal. So far, we are paying them wellish.
Alright.
Paying them as well as we're paying anybody else. Actually, they're probably getting a pretty decent bonus.
And if they're not being given a decent bonus, they're really skimming a decent bonus.
Yeah. Well, that's why we
You,
look the other
you
way.
actually have the finances adjusted. So the officers get paid more. Shank and Kopesh are officers, but they don't get paid more,
They
but they end up making the same amount.
Yeah.
You've just calculated how much they steal.
Yeah. That sounds about
Like when we see them stealing, we just go.
No, if you see them doing it, you have to punish them so they know they shouldn't be doing it.
No.
Otherwise,
That
they'll
just
just get more
teaches-
blatant.
No, that just teaches them to not get caught.
Exactly.
Oh, that would
Sometimes that's the best you can hope for.
that would eventually up the skullduggery of those two, though.
Exactly. It's training.
Besides, Betty doesn't need to see them stealing to notice if something's off.
Inventory is
You don't need to see something stolen to notice that it's missing.
inventory is a daily routine for you.
Look, Starscream, we're Decepticons. I fully expect you to betray me, but when you do it so incompetently, I have to shoot you in the back.
Anyway, so what is it you guys are trying to look around here for?
Primarily finding out what merchant ships.
How's it going? Nice boat you got there.
All right.
There's like 4 guys on the beach looking at your boat like... All of them look like they're in their 50s. One of them gets up and wanders away.
Not lightsaber. My sword. I'm just gonna.
No, we just have Shake and Kopesh sitting on the edge, like sharpening their knives or whatever, just like
Sharpening
generally.
their knives. It's like Shanks actually just got his knife out and he's sharpening his fingernails.
Yeah.
Claws
It's like-
sharpening his claws.
Yeah, no,
Just, like,
exactly. Just
Generally.
getting
He's
one
giving himself a goblin
super
manicure.
good point.
There we go. Just leave them.
So we're trying to inquire about a merchant ship on their way to.
Don't think we want to ask directly about that. I think we'd be better off just sort of having a
Any merchant
pretext.
ships heading in that direction?
Keep in mind it's a free port and it's a
Yeah.
pirate port.
Yeah.
In all honesty, if ever there was a time where you could get away with saying, "Hey, are there any ships we could rob heading toward Cogwhirl?"
Yeah.
It's probably here you could get away with that.
Fair enough. And to be
No,
fair,
no. What happens is we go to one of the local speakeasies or whatever, and we sit down with the bartender's like, so, you know of any ships sailing in the direction of Cogwhirl? He's like, you want to steal something? We go, yeah.
No, we don't.
You're gonna trade or rob?
Some combination thereof.
You trade and hire to Robin.
You know, they probably sell forgeries.
They do.
Yeah, no, but
We don't want.
we don't necessarily want a forgery. We want one that we can refactor into a better one.
The other thing is we might not
We
want
want a
to
real one that we can make a forgery out of.
I mean, to be sort of fair here, though, we probably don't want to let them know that's our goal because they sell forgeries on this island. Letting them know that we're trying to circumvent.
No, yeah, no.
them.
So no, we just we just want to know if there's any merchant ships heading to Cogwhirl. That's our primary objective.
Yeah. There's the Dizzy Cog. There's the Spinning Jenny. A couple of them there. Heading out this week.
All right, got any for?
You know what? You want to just like back up before you start digging yourself a hole again?
No, I was gonna ask. So I'm gonna say this mentally. I was gonna ask them any specific information about these ships that you got.
I don't know. What's it worth doing?
Robinell? Fletch.
Yeah, yeah. Ronald, you're up.
Flirt with the portly balls, man.
Silver tongue, activate.
I am
Oh,
not
sorry.
being paid enough.
Sorry. Sorry.
All right.
I didn't. Well, okay, no, but to be perfectly clear, I did ask that to the table mentally first, so I didn't actually ask him. However, I knew that was going to be the response. So, are we going to bribe this guy, or do we want to just go for it and just take what comes?
Well,
Go for what?
Just straight go for the ship and see what happens. Like no prep information.
well, we do have a possibility. We can get prep
Would help if you
information.
knew what it looked like.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Actually,
we got a name?
Can Beatrice mentally calculate an appropriate bribe amount?
Yeah, probably 1 or 2 lucre is fine.
She'll telepathically communicate this to the boss.
What do you guys think?
Well,
You guess you would probably get more if you paid him more.
Yeah.
And it couldn't hurt to have someone
wait,
who...
I got it. We bribe him with.
Do you want the A grade info or the C grade info?
we bribe him for grade A info, and then before we leave, we steal it back.
From a pirate.
What are we sitting at right now,
From the
liquor-wise?
town of pirates.
Yeah.
From the barkeep.
Yeah,
The
of
one
the-
member of town the pirates might actually care about.
Yeah. And you don't want to fuck with. Otherwise, you get the whole town coming after
I
you.
would just double... I would just do the
Yeah,
two
I'll
lucre.
try. Like, how much? We have 27 lucre. Yeah. The gain from this raid is probably going to be greater than that.
Yeah.
Probably, hoping that we don't sink it like the last ship and actually gain some lucre.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
okay with
two,
four.
it's just a...
Depends
yeah.
what they're carrying.
We can always...
Because keep in mind, your hold's currently full of stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So unless what they're carrying happens to be more valuable than what you have in your hold,
We want
which
to
is
get
currently full of rare alloys of Lemurian origin and things like gold, that might be tricky.
That said, if you smash their ship a bunch, you could steal their ship and then have 2 ships.
actually fly. We could actually go in under a legitimate ship, assuming that it is in fact legitimate.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Well, that would be something
would
to ask
be
for
I
the
think
premium
that's the
grade
best.
information.
I think that's the best plan.
Wait, hold up. That's a pretty good point. Last thing we want is to get a ship that's using their own forgery.
But that's hopefully the
Yeah.
premium
So
grade
okay.
information will.
So we're gonna give them 5. I'm okay with 5 too. Like I think honestly
Trevor
double.
gave us a binary choice.
I think-
give him 1 or give him 2.
Oh,
Let's
is
give
it
him
1 or
2?
2? Oh, okay.
I was like,
Okay.
you
Sorry.
can pay him 1 or 2.
Oh.
Paying more will probably get more. You're like, let's
Okay.
give him 5.
No.
Okay. Like, he's
No,
not gonna
when
say
you
no.
when you referred to paying more,
Remember, lucre is
when you referred to paying more, I thought you meant 4 was like
Yeah.
the 1 or 2 was the lower grade information. I'm like, okay, I get it, got it.
To the 2.
All right, so yeah, we'll give him the 2. No problem. No worries at all.
Well, the first thing you should probably know about the 2 of them is the Dizzy Cog. They're sailing out of here, and I know for a fact that they met with Easter Dave, got themselves a big pat. You knew he was going to come at some point.
Sorry.
He got one of his passes. So if you're looking for something legit, I wouldn't go for there.
Sounds good.
I'm assuming you mentioned why you're looking to attack them.
Yeah, we're looking for a
Who
pass.
said anything about attack?
He assumes.
You're Spin and Jenny though. That one's a Burning Archipelago merchant ship. Minor group, not affiliated with the government. Private enterprise.
Okay.
You can probably knock him over without too much difficulty.
Okay.
They don't pack cannons, I know that. Got themselves a couple of catapults, though. Crew's about 50 strong. They got this one guy. What was it he called himself? Lightning Jack, that was it. Fast bastard.
Okay.
Quick with a sword and a bow.
Okay.
He might be a bit of a, what you might call a complication.
I would call him that.
Captain, though, total coward.
All right. Good
Kick
information.
him a couple of times, probably won't give you no trouble.
How loyal is this?
Might
lightning?
not even need to kick him. Just, brandish a fucking lightsaber.
How loyal is this Lightning Jack to his captain?
Not entirely sure, but I know he was born and raised here, so he can't be that loyal.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Fit in
Well,
quite nice in our
problem is that do we really want someone that's willing to jump ship to someone else's ship?
Well, we have Shenga Kopash. So, yes.
Yeah.
We just have to be smart enough to pay them the correct amount.
Nicknamed NPCs, both.
Yes. Well, it's not even that. It's that it's the idea that you can hire people who are loyal to coin. Just pay them coin.
As long as you keep paying them, it works fine.
Yeah.
Mercenaries are fine as long as you have money.
Yeah. As the Lannisters have shown in seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah, it doesn't work too well when your gold mines run out.
Yep. All right. So that is I think that is the plan. Do you know when they might be sailing out?
They're sailing out on Thursday.
All right. I'm assuming today's when.
Probably Tuesday.
Presumably it's not tomorrow, we would have said.
Tomorrow. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Totally didn't
Wait,
get that
how
even
many
right.
people do we have on our ship?
About 50.
Okay.
It's probably a ship about the same size as yours.
All right.
We'll just be doing a boarding/artillery thing.
If they're still parked, there are other options, namely people with high deck scores.
Yeah. No, but we also want to talk to Lightning. He's gonna have a great deck score.
Wait, he's probably somewhere on the island.
Yeah, where is? Do you know where we can find Lightning?
He's over there.
No.
Points at the back corner of the room. There's a guy leaning back against the wall with his feet on a desk. He's got a leather vest on, opened.
I was gonna say, I think
He's got a pair of cutlasses on his back.
Wait. Before you do that, just in mental speak. Before you do that, does he notice the bartender pointing at him?
Glances over. He's raises an eyebrow. Bartender just goes.
As soon as he points to him, I just look at him and smile and walk over.
Go ahead, Robinell. That's fine. Go ahead.
It's we're looking for competent members for our crew.
Yeah.
You're looking to phone him, presumably, but also competent members.
Just don't just bang and leave. We need him to stay.
I could probably get something a little bit different that's not banging and leaving.
I mean, if Robinell, would you?
Does
I know he's not the
talk well.
only, but I'm okay with letting him do this as long as he knows the the objective, and will.
Objective is to get him on our ship, right?
Yes.
I am totally for this.
Keep him on the ship, though.
Well, we can always send them both over to talk.
It's different, Robinell.
Just
We don't
as
just want him on the
approach him
ship
as
for the
if he's a
duration you
hire.
need him.
Well,
Approach him as
We
a
want him
hire.
on
how long do we want? How long do you want it?
As long as he'll have us.
But he does make a good point. What's your character's name now?
I just know
Clara.
Look, this is
Yeah,
probably going to
she
be
could
a
actually
very
get him
lonely
on
trip
you
to
might actually.
to Cogwhirl.
I'm okay with Robinell because Robinell really.
what I
I
was
know
just gonna do is
we
just come
haven't
up
let
with a
Robinell
big
loose in a
coin
little
and offer
while.
to play games
We should
cards.
let his character do his thing.
Yeah.
All right, because it's just more fun this way. All right, let's see what happens.
But
If
yeah.
it-
But if he
if
doesn't
it-
swing that way, we have another person with a high
Yeah.
charisma.
Do you want to try the other side of things?
Oh, idea.
approach together.
Edwina comes with me.
No, she's got a different name, Clara, right?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
That's a
Clara
lot better
comes
of a
with
name than Edwina.
Hey, there are people named Edwina.
Yeah. So you approach together. Just approach as a hire. You can approach him just as if you're just trying to hire him, and then
Edward.
flirt if the situation calls for it. And
Look,
hey, we've got
I'll-
two options.
Look, here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna hire him, but I'm gonna make a lot of googly eyes and.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yep. That's perfect, actually.
Try not to come off as like you think he's a prostitute.
All right.
All right.
I mean, if he is, it might be a little easier, but don't assume that.
Yeah, you should
I'll
never
say,
assume.
We heard you're the best
Hi there.
So you walk up to him. First thing he does when you walk in says, "Hey, handsome, looking for a good time?" That was actually what I was rolling right there at the D10 was orientation. I rolled 10.
Well, yes.
His opening argument is to hit on you. You stumble a little. It's just
He's
like,
taken
that was
aback.
easy.
He's taken aback and like holds his chest, like as if like he's a southern woman who's just been offended. Just like, oh.
I think I won't be needed.
No, yeah, go ahead, Robin Hill.
Go on.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's a 10.
Yeah.
He's basically is Robin.
Oh my god, the two of them on a ship together.
God, there's two of them. Oh, if we're lucky, they'll keep each other busy.
Beatrice sees this go down and she's like,
This is probably the most fortunate thing to ever happen to Robin Hill.
So, do I need to roleplay anything here? Do I just need to roll like a basic charisma check and...
If you roleplay, it might run you less. It'll also help if you told him what you're actually looking for.
Well, I was looking for, nice, young, athletic men who might enjoy working on our ship, the Sweet Lash. It's a fun ship.
That does sound like a fun ship. I'm giving you a +2 to this check because the ship's named that. Yeah, that does sound fun, but I could have got an employer already lined up.
Oh, who is this guy?
His name's Markov.
Oh.
Kind of dork. But I mean, cash is cash. I mean, if you want me jumping ship on him, yeah, it'd cost you a bit.
I'd like to interject mentally here. We can talk to the captain and persuade him to, let go of some things.
yeah.
Like his limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it couldn't have to get this guy on our side first.
Yeah.
We'll be like, well, yeah. Can always inquire as to what he's making.
Well, I'll discuss with our pay. Well, this is our usual payment option here. I have what you have prepared here.
Yeah.
It kind of
There's-
looks like the plan for internet packages.
It's like a 12-page
He
document.
looks at it.
Yeah, if you want to.
I have no idea what the fuck
Yeah.
it says. Dude.
Me neither. I'd like to talk to our quartermaster.
Currently, I'm getting paid. He quotes you an amount, which is
Okay.
about the same as what you currently pay your crew.
You can always be like, oh yeah, we
No,
we
it's
pay
like,
about that as
we'll
well.
pay about the same.
And then talk about
but
benefits.
there's some benefits.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
it's like,
There's you would know.
just that.
He seems to be. You could probably pay him the same you pay the rest of your crew.
Yep.
But he might require some cash to jump ships, like a one-time down payment. Kind of thing.
An employment incentive.
Yeah, basically hiring bonus kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Beatrice is completely okay with this.
Probably give him the stuff from the other ship.
Yeah, imagine Beatrice is well prepared for that.
All right. So, how much lucre are we?
Well, he didn't give us a specific number. He said it's about what we're paying the rest of the crew. So we assume
I mean,
we're...
a lucre. Or
Yeah,
two
but there's
should be
you
plenty.
can always like, but for someone of your skill, it's like you might be able, you can say something like, for someone of your skill, you might be able to negotiate a hiring bonus, and then you can feel like, and there's benefits.
Alright, give me a charisma check. You get +2 for the boat.
Okay, that's an 8 on the die. Plus 8 is 16. Plus clever Casanova.
Oh, yeah.
20.
20? Alright, yeah. He definitely seems up for it.
Yeah.
Now-
he quotes you an amount which is just 5.
All right.
Okay.
Normally it's 10.
Yeah, if you'd be so kind as to roll a check of the name I'm currently forgetting, but we never actually roll, which is bitten us in the ass.
Insight?
Insight, thank
Yes.
you.
Sure.
Okay.
That-
I
You
have
can
a
also
wisdom
roll 'cause
of.
you're still standing there.
Yeah, he should probably roll it because.
Both roll.
I keep
Jesus
missing
Christmas!
Well, evidently you can't, but
Okay,
clown shoes over here.
that's 15.
15. All right.
26.
You're pretty sure he's
Damn,
loyal
dude.
primarily to money. Eduardo, you are pretty sure, you are definitely certain he is loyal primarily to money and also booty. Of both varieties. In every sense of the term, both varieties of booty. All
So
of the
every
above,
variety.
regardless of what you mean by booty.
You could tell him about your escapades on the ship. That might incent him a little bit more.
Well, we've already got him, and we've already got him at a substantial discount.
Yeah.
So
You already got him at half price.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm fine with paying it.
50% off, you could say.
You know, for someone
Yeah.
that's
I was wondering if someone would catch that.
Are we looking to get him 100% off?
No, we're good.
No,
We're
you
good.
won't get him free, so to speak.
No, we're good.
It's not exactly the connotation I was going for there.
Well, you're gonna get him naked. I mean, that's just a given. He and Robinil are in the same hemisphere of the Earth. I choose to assume he's like the Southern Hemisphere's version of Robinil. It's like matter and antimatter. If they actually
is Vala
touch,
here?
it collapses the universe.
Is Vala here or something? Because like some serious attraction going on. All right.
So hiring him on?
Yeah, you can tell him those terms are agreeable.
I'm sure we can find. Those terms.
Boarding service.
Wink.
Yeah.
You get a nut boarding for hiring that guy.
Nice. Which is good, since that one was down.
The bartender's just like, fair.
The bartender just like leans over to you and goes, frankly, I'll be a bit glad to be rid of him, to be honest. I'm getting real tired of getting hit on. I keep telling him I'm happily married. No. I don't know why the bartender's Irish now.
Okay, so
All
we've
right.
now hired Lightning Jack. That's great.
You're not sure how he got that nickname.
well, they did say he's fast.
I mean, he's a light.
Yeah,
he's
they didn't specify in what regard.
I'm assuming he's also
What's
lightning
his
in the
last
sack.
name?
You're not sure?
Is
Ask
it
him.
Harkness?
No.
Is he? I'm
Harness. No.
I'm assuming he's also like lightning in the sack.
That's what I mean. You're not sure what
That
it
could be
refers
construed
to.
in many ways.
He
Being
could
lightning
have
in the sack.
fancy
It could be
attack
shocking.
cards. At some point, we might
Powerful,
actually
or
want
just
someone
really
to
quick.
spar with him.
Over in a
Just
flash.
throwing this out there.
Barry Allen, the fastest man alive.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
proud of that fact?
It's one of the best.
It's a great show.
Anyway, so you've hired Lightning Jack. What would you like to do now? He can tell you where that ship he used to work on is docked. And if you tell him, hey, we're going to go
Presumably-
raid that ship, he's like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, presumably he's not going to have a problem.
Sounds like an afternoon.
Ask him if he thinks we could get onto it, get their pass without engaging them in full on.
He probably could.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they don't know he's not working for them.
Here's the thing, though.
You could have the skullduggery roll from True and just have him go do it. Would be an interesting termination method of handing in your resignation.
Are you able to report a missing slip, though?
I'm not sure.
Would he know?
Lightning Jack?
Yes.
He probably wouldn't care.
I never paid much attention to paperwork.
You know that if Beatrice was if Beatrice worked there, like she would.
You give me an intelligence
They
check,
would presumably have that, but
Would I be able to?
Anyone can, yeah. I'd prefer if just one of you did.
Oh, sorry.
who's actually using it?
Okay, if we do it, Betty. It has to be Betty. Literally,
Okay.
always. If it's one person, it's Betty.
Okay.
Paperwork, it's Betty.
Assuming that bureaucrat's gonna solidly fall into this
bureaucrat will
category. Yeah, in that case, 20.
20? Alright. What it occurs to you is that, yeah, there probably is a way to report them missing, for one thing. The other thing that occurs to you, though, is that if you're using this pass, which lists the passes, Jack can tell you what they look like, vaguely. They list, like, the name of the ship and the officers who are operating on it. So if you use this one, and if that ship then leaves and goes to Cogwhirl without, for example, noticing that they're missing their pass, and arrives, then there's going to be two ships claiming to be the same thing.
Yeah.
And the people on Cogwhirl probably remember who one of them is.
Yeah.
Why not just steal the whole
No,
ship?
I think
Could steal the ship.
we should go. Yeah, we
Could
should go
attack
with
it
the steal the
and smash
ship.
Steal the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm okay with
they're
that.
still in port, so...
Well,
I have another idea. He steals the pass. We make the forgery. Then he brings it back without anyone noticing.
Try that.
I do.
but then there's still going to be two entry logs.
Well, you just change the names
Oh, right.
on your forgery.
Yeah. You don't have to copy the names out of the forgery. And besides, if we want to use our fake
Imagine that
name,
Calvin and
we're
Hobbes
gonna
down
need
there,
to.
where he leaves a ransom note. You cannot trace us. You cannot find us. Sincerely, Calvin.
I love Calvin Hobbes.
And if we want to use our fake names that we've so, carefully put together, we're going to need to forge one anyway. Betty had one that presumably that would make forging one easier.
I think that's the best plan that we could probably hope for.
I'm all for stealing their whole ship.
Stealing a whole ship would be cool, but how are we going to manage 2 ships is the question.
Well, they do
There's
have
the
their own
second sheet of
crew.
paper that
I'd rather not do that.
Yeah, basically, what pirates normally do is the quartermaster becomes captain of the new ship, and she picks the rest of the crew. The crew she wants.
I just wouldn't want to have to go through the management of 2 ships. That's just a lot more work.
It's not like it wouldn't be a full sheet like this.
You start
Other ships actually, like minor ships, just have 3 stats: power, speed, and durability.
Oh.
And
It's like an index card.
And if you start setting the precedents now that
actually no,
Beatrice can start having influence on other ships, the next thing you know, there's going to be like a small armada of very, very well coordinated, but like.
I mean, that's good though, because then we
It's
have
like a board queen of attack ships.
I mean,
No, they wouldn't be attack ships. They would be merchants. They would be taking advantage.
You know what? For the sake of fun, let's go for the ship. Because
I'm against it because it sounds sort of evil, attacking a ship for no reason.
Betty wants to forge because that's the easiest one, but she's going to just obviously go over.
Here's the other thing. They're helping support the Infernal Legion with their endeavors.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with stopping that.
Let's ask Lightning Jack, like the rest of the crew, how loyal to their current captain would you say?
Barely. I think they just hired me on here.
Well, I mean, here's
How
the
much
thing
do you
though.
like
Just
the rest
because
of the crew?
Yeah, kind of stuffy.
you'll like our crew.
How many things do you think you could take out of
I
it?
slapped one of them on the butt once. He said I was being inappropriate.
He called HR.
They've got this guy called HR. Such a dick.
Wait, they actually have HR on those ships? What monsters?
We have one too,
They have-
which is you
they have an-
blatantly ignore it.
There's an HR officer.
Actually,
on the
no.
ship. He cries to sleep every day.
Sorry. HR is prejudiced. It's CR. Creature resources.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Humanoid.
What is your idea?
I wonder how much of this island we can get on board to help us steal the ship.
But
Without
what is? Oh, we would give them the
paying
lucre. No,
anyone
we would give them the
higher.
lucre off the ship because we can't refill our hold.
But we'd have another ship to hold lucre.
We could ask Lightning Jack if he knows.
Oh right, we get the ship right.
I forget about more storage space. Okay, that's not a thing you typically get in RPGs like Skyrim. You're just like, oh, I have this storage space.
Good one.
The thing is, here's the thing. If we were to do something like that and then take that ship into port, that means we have to leave our ship.
We would leave like ours off. Like not docked. Like we would.
Yeah, I know what
we
you
would do
mean.
what we did for
Yeah.
the Adventure
Although I
Island.
suppose that'd be a good excuse for not having our 2 other crew members.
Yes.
Of saying they're on our ship.
Yes, they're leading the ship. So yeah, let's go for the ship.
Yeah. Spider Lady is
Whatever
in
you
charge,
say,
is
boss.
captain, and Dr. Calvin is the first.
We finally get to do what I want to do against the Infernal Legion.
So it'd be skullduggery or carousing to try to see how much of this island we can get on board with it.
It'd be carousing probably.
I don't think we need to do that.
Well,
Because the lucre gain would be, it would make it
the thing
easier.
is, here's the thing. Once we have, well, I guess we could take both ships away, then transfer the thing over. Because we don't want to, at this port, be moving a bunch of really valuable things between the ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You
we
sure
should.
you don't?
No, see,
hilarious.
what I was thinking was, we would sail off ahead of them, like before they depart, and then knowing their route, like, and
We could do that.
we would just intercept and then,
Lay in wait somewhere in like a little cove.
yeah,
Pop out, shoot at them.
yeah.
Now, perhaps as a backup, should we, say, set that ship on fire? Do you think we could still swing
There is
it?
a risk in attacking them at sea, and the boat's more likely to sink.
Yeah, could we still swing it to try and get him on there to
No,
steal
see-
off the thing, the pass, have a look at it, and get it back on the ship?
No, see, what I was thinking was having Jack steal it off, making a forgery.
check. If you want it to get off and then on again, it would just be a harder check.
I'd say we try to steal it while it's still on port.
No, so he steals it, brings it to us, and brings it back, right? And once he brings it back, he stays on the ship and sabotages the sailing so that it becomes stuck in the water at some point, in which we just sail up and go, oh, you guys have a problem? Boarding! And then we just got them.
Yeah.
Try.
Yeah, actually, that is a good plan. But if there's any way to swing having a look at that pass first, in
No,
case...
that's no.
Yeah,
So
okay,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's steal it, take a look, bring it back. They sail off, stop, intercept.
Oh, sorry. Just
I'll
as
say you can
a
do
side
that. I will
note...
say it's going to be a hard
Well,
check.
this is slightly easier. Wait, well, possibly, potentially. If he's
Basically,
anything
you
like
need to win for 3.
Robinell, the way I would see Robinell being able to do this, if he was trying to get somebody else to see the pass, is he would probably just bring somebody else onto the ship. We would not be surprised.
You could try and
to walk-
bluff your way through. Just
We
say,
would not be surprised
yeah,
if
this is
you-
my evening's entertainment, since you got all bitchy, because like, last time I started hitting on the crew.
And I guess they would bring both of you, because then you need to see directly.
Yeah, I probably do. Damn it.
I mean, you don't have to do things.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
The
get on
likelihood
the
that
ship.
Jack does not have a reputation on this ship is 0.
Yeah, no.
No, I
That's
mean, well,
not
okay,
what the
does
damn it
Robin
was
have a
for.
reputation?
The damn
That is
it
the only
was-
question, and it's yes.
The damn it was for the fact that I have to put Betty in a situation where she's surrounded by people that she has no way to defend herself against.
Also, you would have to be in arm's reach of Jack.
I imagine she's not unused to that situation.
Apart from some scars, he's actually reasonably handsome.
So
Hey, we've already established what Betty's
You're
type
pretty
is.
sure a number of the scars on his back look like whip marks.
Him and Robin are going to get along great.
We both could probably
One on each
board
arm.
with Jack.
You might be able to get all of you.
Necessarily alone.
I'll watch
We
the
just need,
ship.
the thing is, we need to get them
I got it.
into. If he's trying to sneak Betty on board, we need to get into presumably the captain's quarters, which would
Jack is
require
probably not allowed within 100 feet of.
Exactly.
You know something? If we just go to the port and attack them, like, the worst that can happen is more pirates join in on the raid and take some stuff from that ship.
Or set it on fire.
Yeah,
Or
that's
set it
the
on
thing. We don't
fire.
want to set the ship. I like your plan of having
Does
a
captain's
sabotage
quarters
ship.
have a window? On the ship,
Usually.
the captain's quarters, there's a window, right?
Yep.
Usually
Yeah.
the whole. Usually, well, I guess.
No,
it depends
usually what it is
generation.
there's the stairs up into like the where the steering wheel is,
You know,
the
you know
wheelhouse,
how
and
you
then
see like those.
the underneath that is typically the captain's quarters, like just underneath the
You know,
stairs.
when you say like big
And there's
bay of
usually a
windows on the
window
back
that opens
of
up. To the back,
Golden
yeah.
Age, Golden Age piracy ships, so you see those big bays of windows on the back on the butt of the ship. That's the captain's quarters, or the captain's office.
That
quarters,
said,
whatever.
they have big wooden shutters that you can close on them, so.
You don't
In a
just
pirate
walk
port, they would be closed.
Yeah.
All right. No, okay.
Try
So
and pry them open, though.
who you can probably intimidate the captain because we know he's a coward for a fact. So what you do is you intimidate him. He's like, "We need to use your room," right? And then proceed to use the room while she looks at the forgery or the document, and then we'll do the whole sabotage thing.
It's just like I did not want to be present for this.
So I think that's the best plan. I'm okay with that.
Okay, I'm not really, I have a high charisma. I'm not exactly the.
Then I'll go with you guys. No, I got it.
He's also got the thing, and he's
Sorry,
sneaky.
I'm trying to get my knuckles to crack. But...
I'd greatly appreciate if you didn't.
Oh, screw it. I'm going to stab you if you don't do what I say.
No. You go.
Okay, I think
I
we're gonna.
really want to see that, like in a movie where like a guy tries to crack his knuckles, but no sound happens. He's just like. Sorry, normally this works.
Because Clara is not only, got the charisma to lion shit, she's also sneaky.
No.
So she might be
I can go on too. I can intimidate. I'm
We're going to attack them later.
No, we're gonna intimidate the captain to let us use the quarters.
No, I am also scary too, so I want to be.
We're all scary. Why don't we all intimidate at the same time?
This section of the
Look,
table.
Okay.
here's the thing. If we all go on board, why don't we just take the ship then?
Yeah, no, that's true. Okay,
feel like this
you go,
plan has-
you go, and you go. Obviously, that's just what you want.
Robinell objects to this
When
plan
there's
on the
a-
basis that it sounds like he's not going to have much time with Jack prior to the execution of the plan.
The thing is,
time, Robin.
with a smaller team, we've got a better chance of being able to get in and get out without being noticed.
It's the inverse ninja rule. Slower
Yes.
quantity of people,
Yes.
the more badass they are.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
It's more like basic tactics. The fewer of you are, the less likely you are to draw.
By the
I
way,
think this.
okay, so the plan is, I guess, Robin, you don't need to go. So it'll be just you two.
don't need to go.
I'll just be the distraction.
You can do that.
You can put on a show. That would work.
It's like a go-to thing on every single island. It's like a go-to thing on every single island.
Yeah.
To bring up a show.
I mean, it works.
It's almost like he's a bard.
All right. So yeah,
Slash professional sex athlete.
that is. I am
We should
down
probably
with this
find
plan.
a time to execute the plan when there's as few people on board the ship as possible, so we're less likely to get stopped between getting onto the ship and getting to the captain's quarters.
Pros and cons there. There's probably fewest number of people on the ship during the day, because some of them are going to be in town. At night, they're going to be sleeping on the ship. But the day, you are going to be clearly visible what you're doing. And other pirates are more likely to join in and raid the ship.
I'd say
Well, that's-
night.
that's the
No, I'd say
point of
night.
sneaking on under a pretense.
No, but I'd say night. And because it works with the idea that at nighttime is when he'd probably be doing his thing.
Yeah, true. Also, you can tell us whether the captain sleeps if it's the captain's office or whether it's captain's quarters.
Yeah. And yeah. Okay. So, and it's a
That's
nighttime show for you.
Basically, it
which is-
works out pretty well, like game mechanics wise, because if you go at night, there's more people who might catch you sneaking around,
But that's the point
which
of
makes
having
it harder.
him there.
But if you go in the day, it's easier, but other pirates are going to nick some of the stuff. So basically, going at night is higher risk, higher reward.
But we're not trying to
Yeah, we're not-
make it attack them or rob them during the day. We're going there under a pretense.
You're not trying to.
But
if
if
you
it
get
happens,
caught rifling
yeah.
through the captain's quarters, you're going to end up doing it.
Also, I'll be nearby in case things go wrong as a bodyguard, I guess, or a random
It's like
mercenary.
on the dock.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, I was talking to
So
merchants.
here's the nighttime pretense, okay?
Yep.
I'm just the entertainment for the crew, who's just showing up, going in the crew mess, and making it a big party for everyone.
Yep.
And
I'm your
these
bodyguard.
two are Lightning
his
Jack's friends.
his entertainment. No. You're the crew's entertainment. They're Jack's.
Yeah.
What is your... Did I miss something? What is your explanation for why you're there?
Jack hired him to put on a show for the rest of the crew.
And then doesn't come to the show
see,
himself.
he hired
no
him.
check required. Jack doesn't like the rest of the crew.
He wouldn't. Yeah, that's.
That might be a tough sell.
And also, if
decided to do
he's the
something
one
nice for them.
that's hired him, we'll expect him to be there.
Yeah.
So I think
we're
that's probably.
we're just
there's-
off the
if we're
ship
doing
on the
it-
docks doing it.
Also, if we're at night, hopefully any crew that's on the ship will be asleep. Well, some who's not on watch.
We'll be meandering around.
There's no reason why you couldn't throw a show in town and hope that some people decide to go to your show instead of.
Yes, but that'll take us a long time to get to the ship if that happens.
Hold up. We're making this too complicated than Ash.
No, I mean, like,
Yeah, I know. I think the easiest thing to do is just get on.
It's almost
Yeah.
like your player characters.
Yeah. So let's just get.
It's
these
almost like
two
we're
to just
us.
Do it, and we'll just stand by
Yeah.
in case something goes
Yep,
wrong.
we'll be meandering around the area.
You come to a door. Oh, fuck. We're going to be here an hour.
Are there two lanterns next to the door? Is one of them unlit? Yes, I light the other one. Nothing happens. Fuck!
Beatrice goes to put on some, basically wench appropriate clothes and realize she owns nothing and has to go beg and borrow some of other
You
clothes.
put on wench appropriate clothes. You come out with a dress that is like slightly above the ankle. Everyone's just like, I don't get it. You look the same. What are you talking about? I'm like a tart.
Betty. You assume Robin Hood doesn't have wench appropriate
Yeah,
clothes.
Yeah, but
Like, how many clothes have been left in his area when the woman just
No,
leaves?
It's gonna be horribly mismatched, but I think I can throw something together for it.
Empties a box of underwear. Most of it's underwear. I don't know. People throw it at me at my show. I don't know why.
So yeah,
Actually, kind of little low things. I might have to.
it's fine.
Yeah,
It's okay.
he's already been stealing
well, you
from
find
me.
wench appropriate
So you
clothes.
two will be sneaking on. We'll be meandering about. That is what we're doing.
Alrighty. So you guys going out there?
Yes.
Just you two? Alright.
Yep.
You guys can each
Beatrice
give
is
me a
doing so
charisma
under
check.
duress.
It's not very hard. Jack is carrying most of the difficult part. He just walks up with like his arm around each of you. Just walks about. He doesn't even say anything to the rest of the crew.
Should no wait.
That's a
should-
5.
you should-
That's a 5. Although she just played off as being very, very uncomfortable with being there, she can try and play it off as being like, no, come on, it'll be fun.
Honestly, I would keep the luck point.
I think I need the luck point for the forgery.
Yeah, I'd keep it. Don't give it up.
Hey, she's here under duress.
So you are clearly uncomfortable.
No, you see, I'm the source of the peer pressure. Don't worry, I got this. I got a 30.
Yep. So as you're going up, your guy's got his arm around each of you. You're just sort of like looking. A couple of the other crew are sort of looking at him, and I'm kind of like odd. A couple of them start whispering at each other. You over here, it sounds like that lady doesn't look like she wants to be you.
Ah, shit.
Jack wouldn't do something like that. He probably would. So what do you do, Captain 30?
I'm drawing complete blank. I never
I
had.
don't know how to
You're here to see.
Literally, all you have to do is say to Amber's character, "Come on, it'll be fun."
Right.
Then it looks like you're the one pressuring her rather than Jack.
Yeah.
Come on, it'll be fun. Do not screw this up for me.
That's actually perfect.
That's quite perfect.
That's like literally.
Yeah, I actually see like Robbie actually reading the lines.
Yeah, no, he that would be true. We do have mental speak.
Robin Hill's just Cyranoing from the top.
Say this.
Alright. So, where are you guys headed? Jack can tell you that, like, he sleeps in the bunkhouse. But if you actually want to use the captain's quarters, break in there and try and shout him out of there.
You can do that. That was literally your job while you're on this thing.
Just kind of like wandering around. Maybe he could say, or one of them could say, how about a little privacy or something like that to try and explain why he wouldn't be going to the room with all the other.
And then
crew
brandish a
members.
giant knife.
He's just looking at all the other guys in the crew. He's just like, yeah, I'd take you not to stare. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so.
And Matilda would be like, yeah, privacy's good.
Alright, so we wander over right to the captain's quarters. And it's like.
Knock on the door, shout out.
No, I don't knock on the door. I try to open it.
Oh, it's unlocked.
It's unlocked? Alright, I'm gonna open it up.
If you can giggle, now would be a time to do it.
There's a somewhat elderly man sitting at a table, filling out a ledger. He goes,
Just say,
he's got a big beret hat on.
just say, hey, Captain Pissy Pants, get out. We need to use your bathroom.
Good.
We're gonna need a moment.
No, say that. Say that.
Captain what?
Captain Yellow Belly. Something to infer cowardliness.
Well, don't want to incent. You just want to shock him out of
Captain
the room.
Squeaks.
Yeah. Captain, you're a wuss.
No,
Now you're approaching like Anchorman levels.
just have
Captain guy who sucks.
Captain Santiago.
Good one, B.
If you want to do that, all you really have to do is use the informal term for captain, which is Cappy.
Yeah, do it.
We need the room.
What was the name?
Hey, Cappy, get out of here. We need to use the bedroom.
Yeah, just say, hey, Cappy, we need the room or something like that.
Hey, Cappy, get out of here. We need to use your bathroom.
Bedroom.
Bedroom.
Hey, Cappy.
Bathroom. Also your bedroom. Also your coffee table and your closet, come to think of it.
Just your room
Probably
in
the
general.
nightstand. The area in general, really.
This vicinity.
Give me another charisma check.
Well, I rolled a 19 on the die,
Alright.
so
The guy gets up like he's like trying to muster up some courage. It's like, but you can't just come in. Jack actually just like grabs him, picks him up with one hand, and sets him outside, and then shuts the door. Which, what you guys from the dock can see him, he's just like, just walks away, like dejected.
Does Jack immediately say when the door is closed, if it was that easy, I would have had a lot more fun?
No, he's just like, I do that all the time.
Okay. Okay.
As soon as the door is closed, Dave's just like, yep, nope.
It's like, wait, if you do this all the time, couldn't you just walked in here with anyone? Could have.
Well,
But then I don't get to walk onto the ship with two ladies and look like a badass.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Man
Okay,
speaks
so,
the truth.
look at it's like, you
just
know
like,
where the pass is?
What are we here for again?
Yeah, it's like, you know where the pass is?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
well, let's just
She's
make a
going
mess.
straight.
Keeps most of his books over there. He points at the shelf.
Alright, let's start with
at
the desk.
Yeah.
Probably. Search, but do so without, don't tear the room apart.
Dude, tear the room apart. It's Jack.
Well, yes, knock things over, but don't, if you rifle through the drawers,
Okay, not through the drawers, but knock all
Yeah.
the books down if you whatever.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't matter. You can flip the desk for all
I'll
that matters.
start with the desk.
So we're doing a searchy search.
Sure. It's a wisdom check, usually.
You do not have to be stealthy. That's the key.
I would say that Beatrice
I
is
rolled
familiar
18
with
on the die.
many different kinds of filing systems, and she knows where you'd want to keep information like that on hand, but also safe. Well, his 18 is going to do more use than my 8.
So while you're
On the
busy
die.
looking through this, and you go,
Get distracted by the books, like, devour.
Are you
No,
devouring? Are you actually randomly devouring ship logs? It's like, devour. He's skimming. That's like my word. Okay. Eduardo, what you actually find is a lockbox hidden behind one of the cabinets.
You're dexterous.
Sort of shaking it a little, it sounds like it's full of papers.
Smash.
it's probably not waterproof.
Maybe
And
try
again, it's on a
picking the
ship,
lock.
so.
Do it. Pick the lock.
Pick the lock.
You have dexterity.
What are you trying to do?
No, dude, he's not that kind of thief.
I know. This would have been a good situation for Mabrian too. Pretty badass.
You have a dexterity score.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do it.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
If anything, you just do.
That's a 1 on the die.
Yeah, no. It'll
You
just take
break
the
the
lockbox.
lock.
You're trying to pick, you're working to pick the thing open. You actually do get it open, but there's so many scratches like around the exterior of the box, like it's obvious someone picked the lock on this thing.
Sure.
If only we had our doctor who could repair things.
Well, that's kind of a weird thing to repair. However, presumably, where did you find the box? The case? It was
Hidden behind a cabinet.
behind a cabinet?
Yeah.
Presumably he's not going to get that out again until he actually needs to use it. So hopefully he'll be halfway there before that.
No, we're taking the ship, guys.
Yeah, I know. But
It's
which
fine.
is I know. So
It's
by the
fine.
time we
Got
get
it.
Inside the
hopefully he
box?
won't see it for them.
You find what looks like identification of the captain himself. You do find a trade pass. You also find basically the deed to the ship.
Oh.
It looks like he just kept that stuff in here they didn't want people stealing.
Oh.
So, all of it.
I'll just take that D then.
I think the idea was we didn't want to take anything off the ship.
Yes.
Although I guess we could take the D to the ship and just be like, we own this. We bought it off some guy at a bar.
Might not fly so well.
No.
Don't take
Especially
the deed.
considering
Yeah,
the
don't-
deed still
don't
has his
take
name.
Don't take the deed. We're
Don't
we're
take
just
anything.
commandeering the ship later. The deed is not
And
necessary.
the whole point of this mission was to come on and not.
Raise attention.
Yes. Although, yeah. So
Don't take the deed.
feedback in the box.
Give the,
There's a knock on the door. Jack, you busy? Could use some help
Make
with something.
appropriate noises.
Hold on.
Give me charisma. Make sex noises.
Tilda is not making appropriate noises. She was talking to Jack. it's like stupid.
No, it's no.
Jack's just like, well, you know what really helps me? I'm a method actor, you know, I really like to get into character,
Okay.
get into the scene, so to speak.
13.
You got a 16.
16? Alright.
But then again,
You forget you're adding your level.
Oh,
18.
yeah, I did forget
Come
I was
on.
adding my level.
Yeah. I was about to say, you surprisingly make halfway competent girl noises. You, unsurprisingly, make much better girl noises.
Yeah.
Jack just starts like shaking one of the shelves that's like bumping against the wall.
Does it sound like I'm busy?
Not 16, 18.
Just like, I'm busy. Piss off.
it was
Yeah.
18, not 16.
So they make so they're having equally good time.
All right.
This is the best seed ever.
Don't take the deed. All right, Eduardo. I'm ordering
Do
you
not
as the
take the
captain.
deed.
Do not. We are commandeering the ship later.
And Beatrice would have seen you do that because as soon as that box was open, she would have been in there.
Definitely, yeah. Betty, I'm giving you that.
Thank you.
Out of the comfort zone.
Decidedly so.
This is no way glorious.
This is a bad president that's starting so far.
If you pull it off, I'd
It would eventually
It's a hell of
become
a
glorious.
story to tell at a bar.
Now
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to actually say that you put the deed back in the box.
I'm
Put the
ordering
deed back
you
in the
as
box.
the captain.
Alright, fine. I'll put it back in the box.
If you
I'll do
want to
that,
go in the brig,
But
Where
you
in
have
the
to
li-
listen to my part of the story
Alright.
while it's already in there.
go ahead.
Alright?
Yes.
Now, if we take it, we can just let them sail all the way over to that place and just take it then because we have the deed.
That
We
might
wanna
not
take the
work
ship into
because
the
they know
port.
they know them. They're inconsistent traders.
And we want to take the ship into the port. Like, that's
Yeah.
another issue we're going to have to deal with when we get there.
Yeah,
but again,
but
that's
that's
when we just
fine.
say, hey, we bought the ship off them.
Yeah.
You say he got really drunk and lost it in a bar, but we'd have to know something about the captain.
Since we're here, are you doing the
If the
forgery
time
here?
period, if this
No.
semi-time period is any indication, lost everything in a bar bet is pretty accurate.
Yeah. No, she's not forging it here. She's just studying it as best she can, looking at it.
I'm assuming you're taking notes, like, of how to
The
write
nice
it.
thing is, if she is
If you,
taking
if you
notes,
actually want to make a decent forgery, you would have to be copying like while referencing it. Like your memory is not going to be good.
We have a lot of time. We'll just shake some cabinets.
Yeah.
like, we have all the tools to forge it here.
You must.
And zinc and whatnot everywhere. Also, if you were planning on forging, I assume you'd have brought them.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, so she's just like, hey, you two keep up the pretense. I will be... She probably just copy out basically everything except for the names. And worst came to worst, if they need to, like, hide, like, if they got, like, searched whatever on the way out, she's like, devour. What?
No, this is a blank sheet of paper. I don't know what you're talking about.
Blank piece of paper.
Did ink just fly into your eyes? No, that's crazy.
That's crazy talk. He uses magic!
I haven't been around a lot of crazy talk in my life to always recognize it when I see it, but that sir was crazy talk.
Alright.
Anyway, you can make me an intelligence check if you forge something.
13.
Your craft would probably apply here.
Alright.
I assume you forged the hall pass on one occasion. It's the only way you get anything done.
Yeah. It's funny, they have a bureaucracy scene in Jupiter Ascending. It's well done.
27.
It's similar to
Yeah.
Galaxy One.
Is that not going to be high enough?
It's high enough to get a decent forgery. It's basically, it sets the DC for how hard it is to identify.
Sure.
Add a d6.
Bring out your 30.
I will say the best you can possibly get is 35.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, it's one higher on the DC. I'm not going to spend the other one. Or do you think I should spend the other one?
I mean, 30 is better than 25.
So what is it now? What is the DC?
I actually forgot. 1 second.
I thought it was 21 initially.
Wait, sorry. No, okay. So 13. Okay. 27. So now it's at 28.
Okay.
So the highest I
I
can get
think
up.
28 is actually...
No. Do it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, go for it. No, this is why you got the luck
This is
points.
why I wanted the luck
Yeah,
points.
that's
So I'm not getting
So it's 28.
Alright, now the yellow D6 does have this habit of rolling exactly what I don't want it to do, but since most of the time that's on Elven Grace, I'm gonna hope 6!
Yay! 34.
Yes! Awesome. They had our streak of doing excellent forgeries.
See,
Did you remember to add your level?
Yes, I did my level this time.
See, Dawn had a similar thing back when we were playing together with Jeff and Trevor, was when he's like, oh, okay, we're rolling skill checks that are kind of arbitrary and don't really matter. Alright, roll. Crit. Yay. In battle. 1. I'm like, dude, just pretend you don't want, like, 20.
34, right?
34.
Yeah, 34.
Yeah, it's too bad that it wasn't like, with
Pretend
that
you don't
increment
want
of
20.
35,
Roll.
it was
20.
perfect.
Yay.
Or I got anything higher than that. Alright, but yes, okay, so
got a
yeah.
1 and a
There's
6. You
there's
literally got
she
the
messed
average.
up like one little spot, like the filigree stuff on the edge. She's like, damn it! But so,
Just
like,
in
no
the very
one's
end,
gonna
you're
notice
like,
that.
I'm not spending another minute in this room.
No, it's the Latin in the sigil, right? You're just like, oh, fuck it. And you
The
write
Latin on the
The-
crest
the
in the
lang-
corner, the font is slightly wrong.
Yeah. Is that like the language she wouldn't
It's
scrub?
like,
The actual
they
art of
haven't
it.
used that font in a year.
Are you done? My arms are pretty tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are done.
Jack's just like, I can go all night.
Yeah.
It's like, would you believe I didn't even realize that until I said it? Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
either.
Beatrice will store the forgery. We will return everything to its proper place.
Really? You gonna bother?
Return the lockbox.
Return the lockbox.
Return the
stuff.
lockbox, anyway.
Make the room look appropriately disheveled. Dishevel our own
I'm
clothing.
really tempted to have you roll something for that.
I imagine Jack could imitate.
No, you don't have to do the
Yeah.
clothing or hair. Because if you do the clothing, like, you can just have taken the time in the room.
Yeah, I just feel like straightened up.
Like,
Wait, does the captain like
Run your hands
stamp
into the sink, just run through your hair so it looks like you're a bit sweaty.
any important stamps? Like just like important, like like a captain seal or something.
No stealing.
Hey,
I'm not gonna steal it. It's something else.
Possibly, why do you ask?
I'm gonna take it.
alright.
For the benefit of the recording, he just mimed putting a stamp on his forehead.
Interesting.
Matilda?
It says
Matilda.
damaged in each person.
Damaged goods.
No.
Beatrice would be ashamed of her own gender, except she knows at least that it's
This is
not
used.
her own gender.
This is used.
Oh God.
God.
Previously owned.
Oh boy.
Such people.
No.
I'm mostly
No,
referring
no.
to EV games.
Yeah,
and there.
I appreciated that part of the joke.
Anyway.
And actually, we
I'm
say
forgetting.
and no,
I'm
we don't-
forgetting that
we don't
that
say
she's a woman.
I was gonna
We
have
don't
you
say
guys
previously
roll
owned
another
anymore. We
check.
say recycled.
I'm forgetting that he's currently a woman. All right, I forgot that, which makes it worse.
I was gonna have you guys roll another check for when you're leaving to pass it off, but with that, I'm just gonna say it succeeds.
Okay.
This is gonna take
Well
a while
done.
to clean off.
Well done.
Yeah, it's indelible ink.
Oh,
You're gonna have to wait for your skin to start shedding.
No, that's when we give you a haircut and give you bangs.
he totally pulls them off. No, he doesn't.
Alright, so you guys have acquired a forged trade pass.
Yes,
Does anyone need to leave early today? There's a question.
No.
I will be good to stay for the foreseeable
8:30
future.
at the latest.
Sure, no problem. We can probably get a battle in.
Yeah, that was mostly what I was wondering.
Yep.
Because I would like to note this section of the adventure is one sentence in my notes. Acquiring a forgery could be done at a free port along the way, such as Port Ehrlich. Period.
Are you surprised?
Everything else I just made up.
Are you surprised?
Like, no, he's not surprised because it's us, and literally all we do is expand on one small detail, just like
And then
this.
skip like 6 paragraphs.
Yeah.
That's why
But now
I need to get better at figuring out what you pay attention to.
Because we need to just make sure that, Easter Dave never finds out that we did this because we don't want to be on Easter Dave's bad side.
Anyway.
All right. So I'm assuming they get off the ship, no problem. And we see this.
Yep. Okay. Well, no problem apart from Lear's passing members of the crew.
No, that wasn't so bad.
A crying HR officer in the corner.
Are you carrying your shoes in your hands in traditional
He's
walk of
filling out
shame?
a slip of paper, takes off and sticks to a wall. It says incidents. It has several names. Most of them have like 1 or 2 stickers, but it's like Jack, and it's just like a column of tickets.
No.
It's like, haven't you only been on the crew for a day? Yeah.
To sell this even further, we're wearing each other's shirts.
Nice. Perfect.
That would require you to take your shirt off around Jack.
Now,
Are you willing to go that far?
No.
Alright. And we
Although I
continue to
imagine
focus
you'd
on the
be a lot less
tangent.
concerned about taking your shirt off because you probably wouldn't have like the gotta keep shirt on mindset.
You start
yet.
taking it off, and it like takes you a minute before you realize. Like, all right.
I love that we focus on the tangent and then address the fact that we focus on the tangent and then continue to focus on the tangent.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's great.
I'm a terrible DM.
No,
That's what we all take it
we all do this, and I love it.
Yeah, but
it's
I'm the one who's supposed to stop. Anyway. So, you guys have acquired a trade pass. What would you like to do now?
Go back to the boat, shower.
I was going to
Wash away
say
the
that.
Yeah, no,
Jack walks out up to me. Okay, I'm really sort of. It's sort of like I just did something with accident. So, do you want to sort of finish this on the ship?
Yeah, he kind of got riled up. Yeah. You don't want to get anything blue here.
Yeah.
You get this.
Don't I get a point?
Yes, actually.
Oh, gosh. Alright.
You just like hold it. Not worth it. Why does this coin feel greasy somehow?
Alright.
Never has the message on the back of this coin been any more appropriate.
Okay.
God,
Yeah,
alright.
so Beatrice will take that their forgery into the office.
I'm assuming we informed Jack of the rest of the plan.
She will.
It
You're
goes
gonna
without
send
saying.
him back to like sabotage the ship.
Yeah.
What are your actual orders for what you want him to do?
Make it so
Let's
that
say you have navigators and stuff. You can pick a good spot for an ambush.
make it so that the ship will be forced to stop in a certain area, so that we can feign to be helpers and then just do some boarding.
Alright.
Like, he should know what to do. I'm assuming he does work on the ship that could.
Presumably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mostly he hits people who get out of line. But yeah.
You just hit them a little too hard.
Yeah.
Or hit them into something vital. Oops. Sorry.
While we do have HR, you'll be starting with a clean slate, Jack.
We have
A refresher policy.
well, we have our policy set up specifically to accommodate Robino, so there's all the same exceptions that.
Anyway. Alright. So Jack's going to go off back to the ship. And he is going to roll skullduggery to see how he does this. Eventually. First of all, you guys are going to make your way. Are you guys going to make your way off to set up your ambush place?
Yes.
Alrighty. First of all, you guys get a sailing check.
Anybody want to help?
I can't.
I'm saving my points.
Trip files.
Wow.
That's
Very
good.
Wow.
So you're going to make good time.
I didn't watch them get trip sixes.
It's the skullduggery for Jack's plan.
Does anyone else even have?
Robin has 2.
Yep.
Should I? Yeah.
Yes.
You have 2, right?
The better.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, make sure you do have 2 currently.
Hey.
Hey, double tens.
Nice.
Yep. Pair of tens. Nice. You find a very good ambush spot. You lay in wait quite masterfully, hidden in a little side cove off to one side. It's a misty morning, giving you some cover when you approach. You can just make out the ship rolling away on its line. At which point, you hear some shouting from over there, and the sail just like starts snapping in the wind loose, like it's broken free. And it sort of drifts to a halt.
Do we wait? Or do we just immediately sail up and go, you look like you're in trouble? And like,
funny being you here.
like, and it's just like no pretense of like, coincidence.
It's inevitably going to be like a battle. Why do we even need to be subtle about it?
I just want to be subtle enough about it to get up to it. Yeah. And then just be like, oh, what's up? Wham!
At us.
Yeah.
Is the other one.
Well, we could, get to like a position where they see us, lower a flag and put up a like, do you need help type of flag.
There actually is a
Career sailor
symbol for
would know that.
that.
Yeah.
Is it a distress flag?
Yeah.
Their ship flies one.
Okay.
So yeah, that's reason enough for us to
we'll
approach
just sail up and like at a soon enough point.
Alright. The misty day, fortunately, covers the fact that your ship is covered in armor plating. So they don't notice that too quickly, because that might make them a bit leery as you emerge, roll out of the fog, pull alongside them. Several of the crew on the ship look at your ship quite nervously.
We're below decks.
Yes. Robin and I just walk up and go, oh, you guys look like you're having some trouble.
Yes, a little, yes. The sail came free.
We actually have a whole bunch of supplies.
What flags are you guys flying currently?
Well, there is precedence for us to be flying.
The lash?
No, well, that's right. It's the lash. Right, I forgot. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
it's the
because
lash.
his whole captain, whatever.
Oh, right.
Yeah, your personal trade flag is you shaking your fist, the logo of the
No,
archipelago.
yeah, no,
let's not
that
fly
flag
that
is
one.
going away for a long time.
Yeah, we still have an Arcadian flag, right?
Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
I guess
It's a bit
we'll,
odd to be flying in this waters, but you can try that.
Yeah. It is Captain Arcadia.
yeah. I'm Captain Arcadia.
Can we fly like basically like a
I'm-
merchant flag, like a free merchant flag?
If you acquired another one. Free merchants have their own flags.
Yeah.
Yours is the one that's the captain shaking his fist.
Do we have?
Legion.
It's like, all right, we'll need a pillow or a bed sheet and some Sharpie markers.
Sure. You can give me an intelligence check to make some sort of
Hold up.
cheap bag.
This is not just a drawing thing, this is an artistry thing.
You got a thing for that?
No, but
I want to do this anyways.
What's your best thing for it? Because you're like
Charisma's creativity and artistry.
now.
Well,
It would be a
I was
charisma
thinking that, well, I got high in dexterity, wisdom, and charisma. This is kind of fit.
But intelligence.
honestly, Robinell's the most likely to be able to do it.
Oh, there you go.
Because his rockstar background might include things like making flyers, advertisements.
Oh yeah.
Making in his own
It's gonna
costume.
be gaudy as hell.
I mean, no, he makes his own costumes
And
too.
we've already
So, what am I drawing here? What have I get? What's the commission?
This commission, he's just like idly drawing a giant cock.
A fireball with a $sign in it.
Let's maybe not something
Burn
so
the money!
aggressive. Something
How about, like,
relatively
a rising
neutral.
sun?
Yes. Yeah, something really
Okay,
generic.
so I got
Rising sun, throw a
like
couple
maybe
lions
just a
on
white
them.
background and a big red dot. I think I can cook that up real easily.
I'm fine. That's perfectly. That works.
Flying a Japanese flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in response
If
to
that's all you're doing, I'm not gonna make you roll.
Okay.
I mean, it works with the rising sun motif. Are we? Okay, no, but we're not. Yeah, okay, no, we're running with Lash.
Yeah, not the rising star.
All right. Salem next to him. Yeah.
We should be able to be all right now.
Why don't we? We'll take a look at your ship and see if we can help out. We can help repairs.
All right.
Jack. And then once
Jack's like leaning against the mast, just like
once we're on,
pretending, just idly ignoring.
once we're on, we're gonna send them a mental signal to tell the crew now, and we're just gonna kick it off.
Do you have a
Get
couple
some
of your
people
crew
in there.
head over there with like boxes of tools?
Yes.
That are totally not machetes.
Yes, exactly. Shank and Kobash. No, it's obviously Shank and
These are our
Kobash.
goblin mechanics.
Yeah.
It's just got like a giant sack and a bunch of cleavers poking out of it. These are my tools. You can give me a charisma check.
Cool. That's 816 on the die.
I get enough. Yeah. So you guys are gonna get the drop on him here.
Cool.
All of you can roll me initiative.
But no one tell me initiative. Oh god. Fuck off. 1? All right, you get it.
I'm not sure that was the best choice.
Yeah, but your bonus
You're-
is higher than mine.
It's gonna be about the same results.
You chose
I am considering, like, one of the things I'm considering taking my incremental feat is improved initiative. Actually, on my other build, I carry.
Wow. That is a large contrast between the two rolls.
Oh wow, yeah.
4 and 16.
Might this be human? Human was nice.
I'm sorry I roll shitty on my D4.
That's what. Well, it
Almost-
doesn't- yeah.
No, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I apologize for nothing.
I love hedonism.
At least you actually have a dex. Because I have 0 dex. So.
Dude, I have 0 decks.
Well, at least you got a 16 on the die.
Yeah, no. And I'm
it's probably
human.
best you gave it to Betty and not me. I rolled pretty high. And I got my,
Like, sorry, the reason why I give it to Betty is because, like,
Prep the stuff
Like-
and save people's
yeah, sometimes her having focus is a good thing.
generous. Slightly more useful than me not having focus. Except for those situations where I have a, stance of necessity on somebody.
Oh my gosh.
Except I still need to have a turn in order to do that.
I got a 25. Okay, Betty? Plus 4.
Yeah, where'd you get 25?
I have 25.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying
16 plus 5 is 21, which is my level.
Right.
And then plus 4 is 25.
right. Okay. 13.
Robin
13.
See, I told you it worked out.
yeah.
Perfect, though.
23.
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes it's actually the best when we match up with each other.
Because then we can do what we need to do.
Yeah. Huh. It's actually not half bad.
Yes, one of the initiative counts is fuck.
Okay.
You'll find out what that is later.
I think we already know what that is.
I assume it's a particular person
Or a tool or a situation.
who likes to do the aforementioned name.
Quite possibly. Alright. So you guys get a surprise round. So you and someone else can quickly do something.
Either you or Eduardo. I'm okay with
How
either.
many
Technically you're supposed to pick before rolling,
Yeah.
but I forgot.
Yeah.
How many actions do we get?
You get a turn.
No, you. Yeah.
Start so you can get your song going.
Yeah.
Sure. We'll go with
Basically,
Robin.
you and Sterling get a free turn.
Let's see. Anything useful I can. Do I use my free turn to actually gain command points and then proceed to bash people in the face, or do I just bash twice? I think the double bash is best.
So, are we going all out for archaic stuff, or no? No, we have our own crew doing that, so no. You
Yeah.
can't use our archaic stuff.
I mean, We can use the
So we
like you
can't-
can use your blaster rifle.
No.
I would
Bought
argue.
it from a merchant.
I say it's okay
Oh, but I was
because
on the island. Well, our crew's seen your blaster rifle already, probably.
yeah, they must have seen your blaster rifle at this point.
They've definitely
No.
seen your sword.
Robinell, you're over there.
They probably seen it, but they're probably
I'm just basically like this. This is your boat. This is their boat.
Sure. I mean, I'm going to be using my lightsaber. That's just the way that is.
want to use my extra dice to represent our crew.
Represent what?
Our crew.
I'm probably not gonna
Yeah.
bother.
I was gonna
Because,
say,
to
I've
be
also
honest,
got hearts in him.
Generally speaking, we have our crew in the background, like
Yeah,
as
doing stuff.
non-visible, doing stuff.
So, who's the stack
This is
of...
a mast with a guy in a crow's nest.
Okay. Hey, your eraser's actually not part of the scene this time.
Yeah.
Unless it becomes like a board
No,
between
he's
the
just
two
like,
ships.
like instead of taking the coins, he's
Yeah.
like, "Fuck you, Brendan." All right. I am going to proceed to bash.
Oh wait, whose turn is it first? Mine or yours?
We'll go with yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm mostly not putting crew on your ship because I want to be able to use the initiative tracker.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
Alrighty. So,
They're around.
So the fight starts when some of the crew start going up and they start saying, "Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga chaka." So my Song of Heroes has started. So you're wondering why I chose the character of
Yep.
Star-Lord. This is why.
All right. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Incidentally, this guy over here is the nervous-looking captain who's going.
Okay. By the way, you get full actions, so you can make it standard and stuff.
All right. And where's Jack?
Jack is probably Jack's over here leaning against the
Oh,
other
I should have
mast.
got...
Alrighty.
The spell stuff.
Jack's doping against the other mast.
Yeah. I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave the bridge open so our crew can get on, but I'm sort of gonna guard the bridge.
Yep.
I'm really curious to see how Jack fights.
Any difference between the colors, or is it just?
They're just the dice I have out.
So it's +1 to attack and saves.
I'm only asking for the sake of like the previous adventure.
There isn't actually any
+1 to
difference
attack
even
and save.
between the shapes. Just this guy is
Yep.
the
The captain. All right.
Alrighty.
That's actually probably that's Captain Poopy Pants.
Interesting. Much like the world of dice, where the higher numbered dice
Suck. D4s are awesome, man. They're real consistent. If you give me an option of rolling like, you know,
No, I mean like in the universe where people are dice. I remember somebody talking about it, and then the higher order dice. are-
Modrons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's no Zoka head.
Who's the D8?
Guy in a crow's nest with a bow.
They're just they're just neutral
He's
sailors.
identical stat.
Alright.
He just
So
is up.
I'm just gonna scream at that guy. Sure. Alright.
Remember, try not to damage the ship too much.
I'm not gonna hurt the ship. I'm not the guy who threw who flipped the cannon over.
Yeah.
I just
To be-
suggested it.
Yeah. No, we all kind of supplied that idea. I'll take partial responsibility at least for that.
Okay, that's a 14 versus mental
That wasn't a
defense.
big one.
Alrighty.
We lost some with a big one.
No, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm just saying like it was like we all contributed to that idea.
Yep. It was funny.
Yeah.
It was.
It's a good way to take care of a ship.
Yeah.
Ready?
Also, when there's a cannon, you don't want it firing at your ship.
Exactly. I'd rather fire at theirs.
23 thunder damage.
Ow. Why always the pain?
You know, I like to think that the damage is how severe the song is stuck in your head.
Yeah. It distracts them while other people kill them.
Oh, so that was your surprise action. What did you do for yours, Sterling?
I'm gonna be running up to this guy and just smacking him in the face. Poopy.
Wow.
14 versus AC.
Do you get
No.
What's your bonus for this? Was that an attack bonus or a damage bonus?
That's an attack bonus. I already got the attack bonus.
Oh, okay.
With the surprise, so the missed damage, and then I would also add the surprise damage. Yes or no?
I think it's
When I land an attack.
I think it's first time you hit with it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that would be 5 missed damage on that guy, and then I go shucks.
You're like, well, that was a great start.
And your actual turn.
All right. I would like to borrow 4d6, please. That is perfect. No, you gave me 4.
Okay. I heard 6 or 6.
This doesn't apply. I got a 2 on the dice. 5 miss damage.
Okay.
Too bad that doesn't apply.
What did I roll earlier?
I have no idea. On your attack.
Yeah.
It was a
Boarding. Your crew.
Your
That's when your crew.
total was like 13 or something. But you didn't have a 1 on the die.
It wasn't odd. Right. The total wasn't odd. Yes.
The 13 was the total. But what was on the die, I don't remember.
No, this is 13. Whatever. It's fine. I think it's 15.
Okay, well, the other one wasn't 13.
It's
and
probably 15. Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
Alrighty.
That was eventful.
Great.
That's really sad.
Voting. Anyone burning points on this?
What points?
It's, yeah.
It's just Robin. That's the only question is. Nothing currently.
We cannot burn a point.
Jack starts fighting this guy.
Whether or not the captain notices.
No, he notices. He's fleeing in terror. The sailors are up.
So, I'm just gonna say, for flavor's sake, what happened with my 2 whiff attacks was I didn't have my thumb in the right spot to flick the switch for my lightsaber.
Wait, you're using that thing?
I'm totally using the lightsaber.
Yeah. Our crews
Dude,
already know.
I'm totally gonna use the lightsaber. There's no situation in which I'm not. It's a lightsaber.
The one in the crow's nest is going to shoot at you.
Yep.
Not the guy who screamed a lot of damage at him?
Sure. Doesn't matter hugely.
Yeah.
He rolls a 4 and misses horribly.
Yeah.
One on Sterling. That is a 16 AC.
That'll miss.
And 26 AC.
Totally hit.
Really, really careful
10
with that thing. Last thing we need is a ship on fire.
Don't worry, I will.
I'm pretty sure his sword doesn't set
I'm
things
guessing
on fire.
19 does
Oh, it
not
does.
hit your AC?
Oh, it does?
Well, no,
Just
it doesn't.
barely.
No, it doesn't.
It
It cauterizes.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's extreme heat.
Fair miss.
You know, my flash rifle
That is a
Most
deals
lot
things
of
are
fire.
misses.
on fire. You can't just rush them by with
They run
heat.
up with their
You
little
have to,
boarding axes, pitchforks, kept swinging them at you. This guy and Jack are fighting. Jack fights with a pair of very large, heavy things. Falchions is what they actually are. They look like cutlasses, except they're quite a bit larger. And he, in fact, does whip them around very quickly. He does not, however, whip them around very expertly. He's very fast. You would guess he has never had formal training.
We can fix that.
You would guess he mostly wins fights because he hits by just landing sheer volume of swings.
So he's like the Flash.
Kinda, yeah. He doesn't have a lot of skill. He has a lot of. You can only parry so many things at this.
Or like Dash from the
I'm
Incredibles.
actually picturing Jet from Avatar.
Do I have to sustain my Song of Heroes?
Except he's using hook sword.
I'll say no because it was actually yes, it would be. So.
Alrighty. So, anyways, the song is going. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me.
Jack approves of your song.
Jack, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling.
I love that song, man.
Way to hit the high notes.
Hey, you 3.
Very well done.
Getting applause from the next table over definitely gets you points there.
Alright.
That's the next one.
Okay, yep, that just barely hits.
Best class talent ever.
Alright, and there's 2 guys in front of me, so I'm going to try to crescendo them.
Nice.
There's 2 guys.
Yeah.
Crescendo's actually probably the safest attack that can be used.
Yeah, the only problem is I can't get battle cries out of it, but I don't think we need heals or anything yet.
Nope.
So I get a -2 for this attack, but I get to hit twice as many people, so, right? That is a 13 versus physical defense.
Nope.
Okay, so that just does 5 miss damage. And I'm assuming an 18 on the die hits.
Yeah.
This one is a level 5 spell now, so it does 4d12 damage.
Wow.
Okay, so that is 28 thunder damage.
Nice.
And he pops free.
Yep, please. All of you can roll me a wisdom check to hear something.
That's 13.
23. 23, if I can add any of my backgrounds, for such as Ex-Noble Sergeant, for noticing something coming at me from behind in a battle.
I'm going to say for this one, probably not.
Okay,
Just because of what you're listening for.
That's fine. 23.
And then,
21.
so you 3 actually all do hear it, except you, Robin.
Because I'm saying.
Yes.
You hear
Exactly.
Eduardo and Betty, you hear it first. It's like a scraping sound.
Fish people.
Could very well be fish people. It's like a scraping sound against your hull.
Our conveniently metal hull.
Yeah, it's like scratching along it. But the sound is. Did you roll? Did you add your Ranger tracking style background? Master of Wild Waves and Wildlands? Because you can add that.
I doubt you did.
I lost count. It's a +5.
Okay. You can identify that is something quite large that just brushed against the side of your hull.
Ooh, sea monster, even better. Are you gonna inform the crew of this? Yeah. Step away from the edge, guys.
Alright. Clara, you're up.
Hey, Clara,
Yeah, I listed you as that on the initiative.
Hey, Clara, real quick question. You wanna? Don't make that as a pet. That's not a question. That's a statement. Just.
Sorry. And Betty, as soon as she's gonna like, because they're still
Whatever it
under.
was, it has scales.
Yeah, we're still. Well, are we in the cabin still, or?
You're somewhere below decks.
We're still like, yeah. She's gonna close any windows, close and latch any windows.
You can do that on your turn.
Dang it! I forgot we're in a
Command the crew to do it.
All right, guys, seal the ship.
So, what should I do? Should I just shoot some people, or?
Yeah.
At least portholes are too small.
Hop up
to
and
get
shoot.
dragged out of.
Pew pew pew.
Hop up topside.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
I'd recommend the
With
guy
enough
already
force,
damaged up here.
anything can drag through anything.
I got a stylish scarf around my
Keep that up.
Have you seen the crab at the bottom of the ocean next to a
because
pipe
it
that's
looks
cracked?
cool and because it's not fully washed off yet.
It's like. Have you seen this?
What?
The video of the camera under the ocean next to a pipe that has a crack in it, and that crab's just like, and then the pressure goes into the pipe, and it's just like, wow.
Oh, like it just gets sucked in.
Yeah, and it's like, goes crush, and then it's like brutal.
Alright,
And you're like, wow.
AC, I'm using my bow. Not
20 AC hits.
I'm not using them right.
That's fine. Yeah, no worries. That video is actually fantastic.
16 on the dice.
Let's see if we can look it up.
That song is not
Show it to you guys real quick.
24 damage.
That's the guy in the nest.
Yeah. Sadly, it's not even on the roll, so I don't get my second attack. So yeah, that's my turn.
Betty.
Standard action. Regain focus. Now, are they considered nearby still, since ships are side by
Not
side?
while you're below decks.
I'm going up. She will also, could, like, as she's going by, any crew that still happens to be below decks, like, because presumably there's people down there, lock the windows. And if there happens to be any convenient, like, line or something, no, I'm gonna get eaten by a sea monster.
What are you looking for?
I don't know, I was trying to figure out a way to attach myself to the ship, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to be attached to the ship when there's archers. But I will come up and try to find somewhere where I'm not within easy shot of an archer. And
Are you just like hiding behind the mast?
Are they nearby if I'm there?
Probably not.
I'll get close enough that I'm. Yeah.
Like if you want to be nearby,
Yeah, I'm
you're gonna
gonna
be in
shot.
archer shot range.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
just hiding behind some barrels, poking her head out.
she's basically like crouched down behind like the
behind
the
a
railing,
gun wall.
like behind the railing. Basically, she's like.
So you're by the railing, are you?
Yes, I'm behind the railing. Inconvenient arm tentacle grabbing.
The Kraken.
She's like, oh, why am I here?
Doing your focus on that? That's your
Yeah,
focus.
focus and move. That's what I'm doing.
Sterling.
Alright, trying it again. Let's see if I can actually hit. Haha! Crit! Sweet! Now I actually get the bonus damage. Could I borrow a d6, please? Thank you. Alright, let's figure out the damage here. 25, 35, 70.
70 damage to that guy?
Yep.
He's super dead. Cut in half. Everyone in the crew's like, what the fuck was that?
Can I point to the captain and you're like, you're next!
Oh, the captain does not require intimidation rolls.
I know,
Like, I just
want to say it.
pre-intimidated at all times. He's considered intimidated.
I just want to say it. You know,
Sure.
it's more fun this way. And 2 command points. Not bad.
Crew is going to try and batten down the hatches instead of fighting. Let's see how they get with that. They don't get anywhere with that, so they don't manage to seal all of them. They start sealing them.
And then some of them get eaten by a sea monster.
You hear some scuffling and shouting from below decks, and then a scream which just cuts off abruptly.
Wait, really quick, Trevor. Let me just show you the video.
Oh, that's not no.
What?
That's real freaky.
It's a crab that disappears from a subsea pipe.
Oh,
God!
Okay, you know what I should have done?
So,
Is I
so
should have.
with the statement of portholes are too small to be dragged through, with enough force, anything is big enough to be dragged through.
What I should have done is let the bat out, because I really don't want dead bat. That would just be...
Wait, the bat is.
No. The bat's in a cage. There's no windows in the cage.
And actually, it would be in the hole, so it would actually be...
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen to that bat. I'm sure large creatures aren't more enticing to see once.
I'm not that concerned. I'm just saying he's locked in a cage, which I assume has no windows.
Traps, you might say. It does. It's like a barred
So I just
cage.
want to let him out.
No. I mean
You
to the
keep
outside.
things
To the
through.
outside. Windows to the outside, like no
It's in the
portals.
hole. There's portholes. Your crew is currently working on closing them.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, next
Anyway.
I'm going back down to let the bat out.
Sailor.
I just don't...
Here's the thing, though. You letting the bat out doesn't necessarily mean it gets away fast enough.
Complete flash. I just don't want that colony to be dead. That's just... It's like when they're watching a movie and like the horses
dog
and the
dies.
dogs dies.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
You mean warhorse?
Screw you people.
Getting stabbed.
I'm surprised not more of them are targeting me, considering I just
25 AC? That's 10 damage.
Yeah.
One of them gets a pitchfork in your butt. The other one is going to shoot
me
at
and
Betty.
spare the bat.
That is a miss.
For flavor, can I say that I did like a spin move and cut through him like 5 times, and then he did that thing from movies where he just slowly slides up,
Just falls apart.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Rub it in.
Alrighty, I only got one guy in front
It's a
of me.
horribly evil thing for me to do.
I'm gonna try
but
to
you
sing
know.
my song.
So I'm just...
I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that Jackson's love with me. It's as sweet as candy. The taste is on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for another cup of wine.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh, dang it.
Okay.
Does that count?
No, that's a 9.
Yes, that's a 9.
It's on an angled thing. That doesn't mean it's cocked.
Yeah, if it's literally
Cocked is where it's
askew,
like not balanced on its side.
like a flat face has to be in the what is considered down to the surface.
Yes.
Well, you got a +3, so.
So it should be 12. Yep, 12. Good.
Right off the bat. So.
Hey, you're good.
Sufficient to sustain.
I'm going to try to hit the guy in front of me with a normal melee attack. Alright.
I forgot I totally didn't move after the captain to engage him.
That just does 5 miss damage. Does anyone need temp hit points?
I'm going to be rushing down to deal with whatever's down there, so I can use them.
Yeah, okay, you get, it's just my charisma modifier, so 4 temps.
So you try to stab a guy. It doesn't go very well.
And I'm just going to try to disengage so I'm away from the,
Oh wait, did you miss?
yeah, I missed. But I got an odd, so I could...
Okay.
I'm going to try to
Next
disengage
time.
so I'm away from the edge.
I will pay more attention. I'm sorry.
So that'll give you this for going shop side when it's
Yeah,
dangerous.
but the thing is, if he missed, I can inevitable fall.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
Which one are you attacking?
Number 1.
How is he doing health-wise?
He has taken 10 damage.
Like, what out of...
He's not staggered.
Okay.
They have
Because I'm like,
70
this is my big attack, so... Anyway, let's hope I don't.
How ill-advised would it be for me to dive into the water to fight the sea monster?
Pretty ill-advised.
Not telling you.
I'm tempted to do it.
So 24.
24 will hit.
So they're level. So 8d6. Second, I don't have that
Just to
many
add up, I got
D6s.
16 AC.
AC.
Yeah.
I will help you out next time. I am sorry about that.
Sorry, usually I pull my dice out and put it beside my dice box. But not dice box. Can I steal a D6? Thank you kindly.
Yeah, you gave your dice box to me.
Yes. Which you still fail to use appropriately. I'm actually going to. No, it's a third level. So yes, I do steal these. Sorry.
Go ahead.
What can I say? I'm a showman. I'm used to doing things big. Not necessarily accurate.
Whip it across the table.
Oh no, it's definitely going to hit the phone.
That's true. That's inevitable.
And we're doubling our
It's like a magnet.
Your ability modifier.
ability modifiers. So he takes 38 psychic damage and 10 ongoing.
Ooh. Wow.
Yes. And
Ow.
I do not get to do a free karmic review.
Gets shot in the back by his buddy's barbed crossbow.
Yes.
Oh come on, my singing's not that bad.
Thank you.
Any tentacles reaching on board?
No. What actually bursts up out of the water is a large dragon-looking creature.
I'm about to get eaten.
It is vast. It actually has long things that look like wings, but they fold up tightly to its body. It has long webbed claws and webbed talons. It's a very thin, sleek, lizard-like thing. It looks a lot like a dragon, except its tail arcs back and has a large scorpion stinger on it.
And he's just like,
Identify it as a sea wyvern. They're pretty dangerous.
Are they sentient?
They're not intelligent, if that's what you mean. They're beasts, animals. Okay. So it pops up on deck. It's going to go with Eduardo.
Well, hello.
It actually pops up out of the water, spreads its wings, and flies down to you. They can swim and fly. Well, the bat's not being eaten, that's true.
I would be much happier to have.
Good thing you didn't release the bat.
Yeah. Well, it was.
Eduardo, on you. Ooh, that's only a 12 AC.
That's not gonna hit.
Alright. It misses you.
Let me know if you're low.
It tries to get a big old bite out of you.
Anybody, let me know if
Yeah.
you need help.
Alright, you're up.
Same.
Suggestion, maybe call out and say, hey, how about we kill this giant monster before it eats everyone before we start, and then we'll settle this.
Captain runs off in front of the boat.
I think the captain's gonna try and sail away and leave us with the thing.
This sails program.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
ain't going anywhere.
Alright,
Forgot we did that.
disengage. I disengage.
What's your roll?
17 on the die.
Yep.
Alright.
Where are you going?
I'm assuming it's a difficult disengage check.
Like,
this
I'm
guy.
going to, tumble behind it, roughly in that direction. Right. Then I'm going to get my flash rifle out.
Nice.
Okay. Elven Grace check. Nope.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing I forgot to do. Oh wait, no, it's not my turn yet. Ha, right.
Let's see.
That's a 4 on the die.
12 versus AC.
No.
Archery. 18 on the die.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, that is... I'm going to use Overheat.
Hotshot. So you immediately take however much that is.
Yep. Alright, let's see. That's 5, 6, 7, 8.
14 so far.
This is all 14?
These are 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 plus 8.
26.
Plus 2.
28.
Plus 12.
40.
Right.
Ow.
Okay. Second roll.
Try it again.
Thank you. And another pump shot.
There you go, 15.
Alright, let's see. That is
Yeah.
5 plus 15.
We haven't either. Yeah.
40. What if we stabbed the dragon with the green one?
40 again?
Yeah, no.
Oh, well, we
another
can do the
40.
green one.
Plus 2.
Just put to sleep.
42.
I mean, do we
And
want
you
it to be
take
put to sleep?
15.
Don't we want it dead?
Yeah.
For a total of 27.
I don't. We'll see how.
Because I'm assuming their tracking abilities aren't
It's hurt.
bad.
Yeah, oh no, the thing is, if it's asleep, we can kill it.
So you lost 5
fair enough.
attempts almost immediately.
Although we might be
Yeah,
getting
right.
something else. Okay, so first I'm gonna roll Elven Grace, which I don't get.
You might notice I got a little spooked.
Then I am going to regain my focus. Then I am going to I'm going to instead of whistle at the archer in the crow's nest, like, we may want to consider the larger threat, and suggest like aim for the eyes or whatever looks like the weakest spot on the creature. And just hope he doesn't choose to shoot me while I'm standing there whistling at him. That's my turn. Unless you wanted me to stab him with it.
Can I make it to the dragon in one move?
Probably.
I will do that.
You ain't no dragon. You're a goddamn wyvern.
26 AC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Take 35 damage
Oh, Bajoli.
as it catches you in its mouth.
You have a pop.
It's okay. Wait, so am I currently stuck?
You're not stuck, but you are. It just bit the hell out of you.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. I'll do my
I'll
best.
come up and stab you with the healing thing next round if you need it.
I need escalation to be 3. Alright, that'll be 23 versus AC.
Yep.
Cool. That is 12, 16, 17, 27 damage. And I gain 1 command point. And I'm gonna morphine. Can I post morphine that?
Yep.
Cool.
Take half.
Yeah.
So you want to take 17?
Yeah. If it's round down, then yes.
Boarding. Since no one's given them an order in the meantime, the sailors below decks who don't know where the thing went are still closing windows.
There might be more than just that thing.
And they do finish.
Yeah.
They do shut the windows.
Yes. Next time I will yell at them instead of the guys.
Sailors. Both of them are going to attack Robin.
You need to
19 and
start
18
your
on the
fight
die.
already. Oh wait, Betty has an accent.
So you can take 10 and 10 again. So 20. The other guy's going to try and shoot you. That is 21 AC.
On you.
Oh yeah, that just hits.
Take 10 damage and ongoing 5. So you get shot with a barbed crossbow.
Okay.
Ow. Robin Hill.
Hey, Robin, how hurt are you?
I think that last hit just staggered me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Would you like a heal? I can give you a heal, no problem.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Sorry, I was gonna say I can timely mistake that and do damage to the guy and get him to reroll his attack. But if you gonna do this thing instead, I don't.
No, I was gonna make him heal.
Yeah, if you could do the thing so I don't take ongoing, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Odd, right?
Yeah, it was.
Odd, right?
Was it?
I don't remember what I rolled.
It was
I'll just see if it's even or odd here. You can make it reroll one of the sword attacks, though. The other guy.
Okay.
It's only 10 damage, though.
Yeah, it's only 10
Yeah,
damage.
because you might be better off to save it for when the wyvern attacks.
So, rally plus 8.
Okay. Actually, what was the total I tried to hit you with? Do you remember
21,
that?
pretty sure.
21? Okay.
It was his AC.
My AC is
Yeah, it would have been an even roll then, because his bonus is 9.
And my sheet says natural off attack roll, but that does in fact mean natural odd.
Just roll a recovery.
Yeah, plus 8.
That's completely off base. I should get
Oh, what?
Way to give the wyvern a luck point.
No, it's
It's nothing to do with what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it.
I'm just screwed around, don't mind me.
Okay, so that's... What's 45 minus 26?
19.
Okay. I take one look behind me. Oh, crap! Run away! Run away! Run away from the nasty old dragon! Run away! Run away! Run away from the nasty old dragon!
Roll that sustain. You get 3 for it.
No, it's not sustained.
Even if you add all together?
I need to be 10 or more. So with a plus 3, I
He
need to
does.
get
He doesn't
7.
innately add anything to it. Just that song.
As a side note, though, you should check out Harry Potter musical.
Show Must Go On is actually
There's a
because you had a full
song in it about where he's singing to a dragon, trying to get the dragon not to kill him. Just like the whole song.
Goes on.
And talking about how he's really
When I think of music in Harry Potter, I just think of the puppet show.
yes.
Alright, my thing's still going on. I'm going to try to get the guy in front of me again with a regular attack. Right, that's an 18 on the die versus the guy in front of me. Yeah, so that's 29 damage. And that was a 16 plus. So if someone wants a plus 2 bonus to AC, you get a plus 2 bonus to AC until the start of my next turn.
Considering I'm in the face of a wyvern.
Yeah.
And since that guy's dead, I'm going to try running up to the
I'm just
cat.
gonna offhandedly mention the attack it's about to use against him is actually against physical defense.
All right.
Just be nice and mention that.
You do get a plus 1 save, so.
That's true.
And if you
that
die,
may
I
be
have
relevant.
stuck to the last breath.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to eject yourself with a green thing?
I can come stab you with the white ones.
Be a great thing to do on your turn.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I should save my ongoing.
The
I think he
antidote.
meant white.
Oh.
It also makes
Oh,
you
right,
immune.
because you're.
Oh, right.
It has
Doesn't
a
make
big
me
giant scorpion tag.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
I can also use instead of the +2 to AC. I can also use.
Wyverns in 13th Age are not as bad as they were in earlier D&D editions, where it was just instant death if you failed to save against
Does
their
anyone-
poison's nasty.
What's up?
Does anyone have a condition they want to get rid of?
Lack of
yet.
health?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's a condition.
Okay, so I'll just save against my condition, which is ongoing from the barbed wire.
Yep.
Take 10, and then
You did not save.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I'd get +1 to all saving throws because of my song.
Nice.
you still take the 10 though.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do. But that's okay.
Oh, I thought it was ongoing 5.
That was 10.
Oh,
I think it was 10.
Oh no, 5. Sorry.
Yeah.
10 damage on way.
yeah.
I apologize. Anyway, it's the Wyvern's turn. It's gonna try and sting Sterling. Is a 20 versus your physical defense.
That'll hit.
Natural odd or natural even?
Even.
Damn it!
Take 15 damage and ongoing 12.
That's not fair.
It's actually 10 plus the escalation die. So you can put ongoing 10 plus E. DC 16 to end that effect on the save.
Okay.
Alright.
How you doing health last?
Clara, you're up.
Alright.
I'm not even worried about it.
Okay.
I got other things to just... Like, I'm not even going to do a save ends. I'm just going to be like, no. Just no.
Well, the thing is, you're close enough, I can run over and stab you.
Is it better to use a needle or a daily?
Do you have any rerolls left?
I do not.
Alright.
Sorry.
14 is not going to hit.
No, no.
Alright, well it is all... So it's an even roll, so I get you 2 high units. So.
So 5 miss damage on that. And it's another 5 miss damage.
10 damage in total.
Alright.
Betty.
Right. Well, I didn't actually expend my thing
Okay,
this time.
what do you guys think? Better to spend a daily or an injector?
Injector.
Yeah, just because like because
To be
our
fair,
days are
no. To be fair, the daily is like it has a lot more versatility than the injector.
Alright.
Yeah.
Beatrice will take out one of the things.
Was that comment earlier this session where you said, how often do I get poisoned? The answer is always. You are always the one that gets
Alright.
poisoned.
It's not my fault. It's your fault. You put the poison in the situation.
Are we giving you an antidote and a heal, or just a heal?
Just the antidote's fine.
Just the antidote?
Yeah.
Not a heal. Okay.
I'm barely below staggered.
So you gonna tussle up in there and stick
Yeah,
him?
she's gonna be like, why?
Can she
No,
not?
no,
Can
no,
she
no,
not run
no,
up
no,
behind
no,
me?
no, no.
Not really.
No. Oh. She's like, why?
Just-
Get up and try to stay like.
You realize you
runs up
don't.
to it, stabs
Okay,
him in the
you
back.
don't actually have to do that. I can just do that on my turn.
throwing it at him.
Yeah.
It's like trying to throw it to his back like a knife.
I'm perfectly fine with either you trying that or just letting me do it to myself.
Sorry, Betty does that. It ends up in the water.
Like,
I would actually just say it's a basic dex check to try and throw it at him.
like
If you fail,
wanna
it
do
will
it to
basically
yourself.
either go in the water or shatter
But
on the
doesn't
deck.
matter.
if you're truly worried, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Wyvern
I'm not worried
into
about it.
poison.
I don't take many hits.
If she
I did,
crit
I've gone.
fails, it'll hit the wyvern.
I got.
The wyvern is immune to poison.
I forgot how
That'll
that's,
serve it well.
I forgot that's how that works. I thought because like in my mind I'm like it's an anti-venom, therefore it must poison if you're not currently poisoned.
Okay.
It's also not how antivenoms work.
All right. Well, if we're not going to.
It's
heal-
actually quite terrifying how they're made.
But what? Like
I thought
to
you
use
used
a
other counteracting venoms.
to use a crystal. That's a quick action, or is it?
Quick action, just stab someone with a sticker.
Yeah, if you're stabbing yourself.
If you're stabbing anyone,
So I guess then there really is no difference between me coming over and stabbing.
it's literally just.
Okay,
I mean, no.
If you
If
do it, he won't take the initial damage.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
would I? Oh yeah. No, it's the end of my turn, isn't it?
It makes you immune to poison damage. So
Period.
yeah, it would happen. Even if he did it on his own turn, it would still
Yeah.
happen.
Okay. Well, I
But
guess
you
at that
take
point, there's
ongoing.
literally no reason for me to go over there. So, retcon. I will first roll my Elder Grace,
Yeah, I'm glad it's never
which
watched.
I got this time. I will karmic rebuke the damn dragon.
Sure.
Wyvern, not a dragon.
Wyvern.
Feel free to roll your attack.
Sure.
Critical miss.
Okay.
This is the last fight of the day, right?
This is the first fight of the day.
I mean,
No, of the session. Of the session. Yes.
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 Given that Jeffrey has to leave in 2 minutes.
Yes. Oh shit! Really?
19 does not hit.
No, it's not 19.
No.
Fine, he's rolling his
sorry.
attack
Oh, sorry.
to save time.
21 reverse mental defense.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you give +1 to attacks yet, or no?
Yeah, I still. Okay. Yeah, that's still going.
27 and regain focus. Expend karmic rebuke. I got 18 on the die, so that's gonna hit presumably if my last one hits.
What did you actually do to it? Because you just killed it.
Oh. I have to put it like okay. Oh.
Something about taking 40 damage twice from a laser rifle will do that. Really choose through the old hit points. 80 is a big number.
I'm actually drawing a complete blank for flavor text right now. I'm sorry.
One of the ropes.
One of our crew member get out and shoot the thing with our ballista.
Yep.
Sterling distracts it. You maneuver it into a position right in front of the ballista, and then just fire a bolt into its spine.
Yep. Actually, no, they didn't even fire it. It was preloaded.
Yeah, I was gonna say you tripped
and it just like, boom, boom, and it's like, oh.
The wyvern stumbles on a loose board, stumbles into the ballista, and then just fires reflexively into it. There's just fire coming out of
we
it.
might want to fix that in the future.
Yeah,
we really want to adjust the hair trigger.
Remove the hair trigger.
We didn't actually fix the sabotage completely on the ballista.
In that case, I'll use my second karmic rebuke against Captain.
Sure.
Alright.
Captain, Lightning Jack will murder him immediately.
Yeah. The fight's functionally over at this point. There's one combatant left.
And there's 5 players.
So, you guys want to deal with this tomorrow or next week?
Sure.
The wrap up the fight? Sure.
Tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow. That's why I need to leave early.
Alright. Perfecto. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, you're Roger Stevens, Captain Arcadia.
He has a whole list of these. They're all pretty good.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
Beatrice's was what did you end up
Steve
naming
Rogers
her or
is honestly
something?
my
I can't remember
favorite
the first
from
name you
the
gave her.
MCU
I think it was
movies.
Tiffany, but you can choose a name if
For
you like.
MCU.
Yeah.
MC.
The important part is she is Tiffany. Well, I'm calling her Tiffany Stark, some relation to Megatron's family, who's become a business salvage entrepreneur, and is also known as the Iron Maiden.
Nice.
He had one job.
False. He had multiple jobs that he put onto himself, including coming up with aliases. And I'm so down with mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little flame, like a little fireball, in the center of my shield.
But you're supposed to be from Arcadia, not.
I have burning fists. I will punch you in the face.
Isn't your shield partially transparent and embedded in your arm?
No, part of it's embedded in my arm, and the rest is cloth. Like, I'm assuming it's opaque.
It was designed by a secret Arcadian,
It looks like
military.
this. When it's inactive, it just looks like a can stuck to his arm,
And
which has a pair of wires that come out and stick into it.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently
Most
one
of
of
it is attached
Arcadian's
to a
allies
strap.
is this.
Oh no, it was made by my father.
Oh,
Okay.
I watched.
Yeah, it was made by my father,
I
clearly.
watched. What is it? Jupiter Ascending. It was okay. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I want to see that movie just because the jokes in the trailer are so bad. I need to see if the actual movie is as bad as it.
If we're going to a mechanical city of sorts,
yes, we are.
I'm definitely going to be looking for a new bow there.
All right.
To replace your
I'm just.
exploding. Oh, speaking of magical items, I've got this.
That rifle's gonna go
staff
somewhere. By the way.
I can't use it in public.
Yeah.
here. True.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for a new sword.
I mean, you can. Well,
you technically you can.
but you just have to murder everybody who sees you using it. Most likely.
It's like I can't fly in
crap, I
public,
forgot to
or
write
walk
down
on
my-
water in public. It's like all these items are fundamentally
Let it fall
useless. If I can't show them off, what point is there?
Checking onto the blue.
Sure. Honestly, 2 whites and a red should be enough.
Just kind of idly suggest you give one of the green ones to Sterling because he gets poisoned a lot.
It's not that often.
You're always in the front.
It's
You
only
do get
twice.
poisoned a few times.
Compared to the number of times other people in the party have gotten poisoned.
0.
We haven't.
But you know.
A couple of them got poisoned by soap.
I haven't made you a new box yet, so.
Okay,
Poison
I'll try
by
to remember to use this.
To be fair, I ended it pretty quick in that fight. I was just like, oh yeah, I have these powers now. Doof, doof, no more poison.
How do I end it on myself?
Yeah. Oh god, roll. I'm I'm Roger Stevens. Roger Stevens. I had to think about it. Roger Stevens.
I'm just going
What
with
was my
Antonia.
name?
Antonia?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was my name?
You were Clara Barton.
I'll take the first one, not the last one.
Barton.
Just be Barton. Make it not subtle.
I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know why you changed the last name.
Because I was watching a lot of Twitter stories about Paul Blart, Hawkeye.
Oh, God.
Sorry,
speaking
have you
of
seen all
Hawkeye,
the... Sorry.
The first time I got introduced to Hawkeye
Yeah.
was when he was being compared to being as sexy as
Yes,
Versus
that's
Samus.
Oh, sorry. No, that wasn't what I was gonna...
What?
No. I thought you were talking about the strong female character thing.
Okay.
Are you suggesting that Hawkeye is a strong female character?
There was this joke with Dick Grayson being a strong female character, and they were taking all of these iconic pictures of various female characters and drawing them again as Dick Grayson. Like the main one was
that.
you know that picture of Starfire where she's like coming out of the water and she's like flipping her hair, and they did that with Dick Grayson. Anyway, it was great. And they did all those, and then they did them all again with Clint. It was fabulous.
So, you've all forgotten my character, and I shall be Patrick Penn, son of the king of the Ishtari tyrants, who has grown bored with his rule and sails the sea seeking adventure and women, maybe becoming a park ranger or dinosaur trainer. But for now, there's another name you might know me by, Star-Lord.
Who?
I'm Star-Lord, man. You know the outlaw, the terror of the seven seas.
Horrible.
Forget it.
Terrible joke.
Well, of course, as soon as I mention everyone, there might be another name you might know me by, Star-Lord. Everyone who I run into is going to say,
Who?
The brutal dictator? There's a brutal dictator named Yeah, he's pretty famous.
Like, the reason how he got that name was, one of his eyes got cut out, and they jammed a diamond in there, so it looks like a star.
Yeah. I don't know why the bartender's Irish now.
Because everyone in this world who's an NPC which you voice has transitioning accents.
Actually drifts into being Irish.
It's a sign.
It's failing of mine.
It's a sign.
There was the Scottish dwarf in it was D&D with the portals who transitioned, like the hedge, who transitioned from Scottish to Irish, and then probably Southern at one point.
I just mostly remember Grimsby, where I forgot what his accent was, because you met him again like months later. Yeah. I was just like, God, what did I use for this guy?
That was my biggest problem of the movie, was the scene where they're fighting around the core, and they're perfectly coordinated. I'm like, that can't happen! No!
I appreciated that.
That does not happen.
My biggest problem with the movie happened very early. It was when Scarlet Witch mindfucked Tony Stark.
Yep.
And he saw like everyone dead, and he immediately just bought that as reality. I'm like, are you retarded? When you see that, I was expecting him to just be like, so brain fucking are dead.
Yeah, like
How do I get out
anyone
of
was
this?
gonna get that, and then Tony too.
Yep. Like I was expecting him to just like not be able to snap out of it, but like immediately recognize that this isn't real and like, well shit, now what do I do? You played Wolf Among Us, right?
Yes.
Do you remember in the fifth one?
No, I actually didn't get up to that point.
Okay.
I stopped.
So
But
in
go ahead.
in the fifth episode, there's a part where you go to like a warehouse owned by the Crooked Man, and there's like all these pictures on the wall of like spy work he's been doing, like keeping an eye on tabs on all the Fables and Fabletown.
Yep.
And there's little boxes here and there like with Fable's names listed, and Bigby has like a stack of 6 boxes.
Of course.
I'm imagining the HR office on your ship is like that, and Robinhood's like this stack of file boxes. And you as Jack Jones the crew, you just take out like 6 boxes and just write Jack on them and just put them aside for later use. Or actually, you take Robinhood's boxes and you put Robinhood /
both of them anyway.
The likelihood of an incident only involving one of them is slim. There's one other thing before you go. There is actually in the stomach of the wyvern, there is an item.
Does the arrow make it stick out and like?
It actually works pretty well because it is a ring. So the arrow pops out. There's just like a ring hanging.
Convenience.
Read it aloud, dude.
Sorry. This bone ring, the ring of Jonking, this bone ring is smooth, polished, and seamless. Apparently, it has been carved from a single piece of bone from a large animal. The front of it has been exquisitely carved. You see why it brings the ring face. Teleport. Daily, sort of. You can activate this ring as a quick action and teleport to any nearby location that you can see from roll 20. If you roll a 6 or better, you do not expend use of this power. If you roll a natural 20, you do not expend use of this power, and you can choose to deal damage to one of the creature adjacent to you after the teleport equal 26 times your level. If you roll a natural 1, the GM will tell you what happens.
Honestly, I would say that either goes on me or the doc.
Curse.
Because...
Curse. You disappear.
Engagements.
Roll a new character. The GM might let you know where your old one went, but everyone else will have no idea.
Yep. Alright. I say either Doctor or Rogue.
Oh, what? Oh, sorry.
I say either Doctor or Rogue.
I can hardly hear anyone in here.
What it actually does is it teleports you somewhere.
Somewhere, location unknown.
I might tell you.
I swear to God, it's gonna teleport me straight into the Infernal Legion's hole. Just like, boom, and I'm just like already in chains. I'm like
right beside a board.
It teleports
right
you
beside a board.
into a prison cell in shackles.
Yeah. What? Like, no, again, like, that is chained to the wall. And then, like, and somehow there's a wanted poster next, next
to your face.
I'm just like, come on!
That would be hilarious.
Beautiful.
You know what probably happens? If you roll a 1, you teleport, but only you. Nothing you're carrying teleports with you.
I will let you know what happens if you roll a 1, good sir. It's not going to be the same thing every time. On an unrelated note, totally unrelated, I did recently acquire a D10,000 wild magic table.
Oh, great.